how is everyone today? Hopefully you guys are all doing great. I haven't started the stream yet, actually. Oh, I have. I have. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well, even if it's not morning for them. Wolf Dog, you are doing well. I'm glad your art is so good. Thank you so much. Hello, Lily Animation. So good to see you back. I am going to start with this art fight attack that I currently have here on screen. And this, is it on screen actually? Yes, it's on screen. I didn't start with the starting screen. Can you tell I haven't had my coffee yet? I'm still thinking out loud. I was up till 2 a.m. doing art attacks last night. Who else? Raise your hand or like say in the chat. Who else was up so late doing art attacks last night? Don't burn yourself out. Yeah, I know. I won't. I'll pace myself. I just want to. I'm realizing that the chat on the stream window is like really behind, so let's fix that. Let's put it up here. Here we go. I am still learning how to set up my streams. I'm still working on my interface and all of that, but here we go. You're on your 6th attack. You are crushing it. I am on my 3rd. This is my 3rd attack, and we are attacking Friendly Leah, actually. And if you guys will allow me real quick to hop over to my display, you'll see this character here. This is Friendly Leah's character. She is a future princess stuck in, I think, like a frozen in time space. So princess trapped in space that will bring forth a new future. So this is Princess of the Future, Friendly Leah's character on Art Fight. I will add her Art Fight character ID in the description of this video once we are done. But we are going to draw her. We're going to finish drawing her, and then we're going to pick somebody else to attack. So that's what we're doing this morning. Interesting character. Yes, I agree. I really like her design. I haven't added the white. Let's see, what layer am I on? Let me pick a new layer. And I do have the reference here on screen as well, like up here in the corner. But I haven't really added the white shrug yet. The site is so slow. I just want to post your attack. Yeah. It's gonna be like that the whole first week. At least it usually is. And like, I know people are like, oh no, come on, they gotta make their servers bigger. And to be honest, I think each year they do upgrade their servers. It's just the more people learn about Art Fight and the more people that play, the more crowded it gets every year. And so they try to prepare for that, you know, they like upgrade their servers, they buy more space or how much they think they're gonna need each year. And it fluctuates too. Like at the very beginning, of course, everybody is like super active and like just eager to play and like, yeah, so there's a lot of traffic, especially in the very beginning of Art Fight. And I wonder if maybe I could grab the white if I dropped that in here. Wait, no, I didn't want to do that like that. It was so close and yet so far. I'm like, so I already know that Wolf Dog is on their 7th attack. This is my 3rd. How many attacks have you guys, the rest of you, done so far? And how many do you think you'll do for the entire summer? Like do you have goals, or are you just winging it and it's like what you're comfortable with, what you're inspired to do? What are your expectations going into Art Fight this year? And I'm going to duplicate that shawl layer because I'd like to like maybe try and make it a little bit transparent. And to do that, I'm going to fill one layer, but I duplicated the line art so that when I bring down the opacity of this one, we don't lose the opaqueness or the lack of opaqueness for the line art itself. So let's see how that turned out. I think that's pretty good. Because yeah, I love the dress underneath. I would rather make the shawl a little bit more sheer, just so that we can still see the form and the dress and everything. So Friendly Leah, I don't know if you're here, but I'm taking liberties there. I'm just making it a different material instead of it being like a very floofy solid white shawl, I'm kind of going with more of like a sheer, you know, like shrug. Abstracted, I've only submitted 2 attacks, but I'm working on a big mass attack that will hopefully be animated. That sounds ambitious. I am cheering you on. I really hope it goes well. Make sure to save often. Save often. Little Toddler Boy, I hope I read that correctly, is on their second attack, hoping to do around 20 to 30. Big same. I hope I'm going to do, like, my goal each year, at least the last 2 years, has been to do 30. That way it's like averaging 1 a day. Obviously some days I do more, and then other days I don't draw at all, but like I try to at least on average hit a drawing a day. Spirit is going to do at least 10 attacks. Good for you. Yes, set those goals. We Hire Monkeys recently did an experimental character based on a photo in about 1 hour with 30 colors. 1 hour is good. I think like I typically spend about 1 hour per character. So like if we back out of here for a second and we look at the ones I did yesterday, we have, I don't know why I have this, well, I know why I have this crooked because I was drawing, but if we go here and we can just, ooh, gosh. Yeah, we'll do a quick time-lapse replay. So yesterday I did this one and another one, and basically I spent like, I think on average, an hour for each one. I think the song is a little, has a little bit of strong language in it, so we're gonna skip it. Also, I don't know if the sensitivity for my mic is quite where I want it to be. I'm gonna adjust that too while we watch this playback really quickly. Yeah, I think I need to bring it down just a slight bit. There we go. Hopefully, that's good. And then let me bring my chat back over here where I can see it. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. It's adorable, right? I saw this character and I was like, I just really want to draw this because it's so stinking cute. And then I did. So that came out to 40-second time-lapse. I think with Procreate, I'm pretty sure it's a second a minute in time-lapse terms. I might be wrong, but that to me says that it took me 40 minutes to draw this one. And then the previous one, this was my first attack for this year. There's a little bit of glare on the screen. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure how I can bring that down. Maybe block some light. I'm not sure. But yeah, same thing. If I time-lapse replay, it should tell me about how long it took me to draw this one. Lily Animations, yeah, same. You and Little Toddler Boy spent so long on your first attacks just to see they switched teams and it became a friendly fire. Oh no! Ah, that's rough. Yeah, that's no bueno. It kind of takes the oomph out of it a little bit. Working on attack with 2 characters, says Wolf Dog. Yes, another Nephis. No, yeah, this is Nephis. I like Nephis a lot, so it's like saved in my favorites, but I tend to skip them on stream because I don't trust the language. It might be a little bit inappropriate. So while I let this play, and it's almost finished already, but it looks like it's gonna hit about an hour on this one, I'm gonna grab a quick drink. I'll be right back. Yeah, so that one was 1 hour and 3 minutes total. That's what it says. So yeah, that was my first attack for this year. And most smartphones, tablet screens are glossy, but matte screen protectors exist. You know, I think I do have a matte screen protector on this though, or at least I have the paper textured one that's supposed to like make it more paper-like. I did turn off the overhead lights. So for me, I feel like I'm sitting in a dim room, but that's to keep the light from glaring down on the screen. Let's see. Hello, Melody. Hi. You just got here. What is your team? You're a werewolf. I am also a werewolf. So I am drawing some art attacks, and we are currently working on this one for Friendy Leah, who is our pal here on YouTube. She's pretty awesome, and she drew me an attack last year of one of my webtoon characters, my bratty princess character, and I didn't have time to revenge her, so I'm going to take the initiative to attack first this year. And we are listening to... Let me know, by the way, if you guys can hear the music, if it's too loud, too quiet. I can adjust it. But I definitely want everybody to be able to just hang out together on stream today to do some art fight attacks, and just lament about, I don't know, the website being like slow and difficult, or, you know, whatever it is that crosses your mind. The music is okay. That's good to know. Let's see. There we go. You made the thing in animation. That's awesome. Friendy Leah, hello, surprise. We are drawing your character. This one right here, love. We're drawing her. So I guess it's not gonna be a surprise now when I post it. Ah! I hit my knee. When I post this on Artfight. But we are gonna go ahead and start coloring, actually, because I feel like the sketch is done. So I started this last night, and then I kind of like tapped out at 2 a.m. and I was like, you know what, this is one that I can continue. Whoops, I gotta set a reference layer. This is one I can continue on stream as like sort of like our starting point. And then my cat is screaming. Can you hear him? He likes to be a lap kitty. He wants to sit in my lap all the time, which normally is great, but I can't hold him when I'm drawing, and he's just gonna sit there and cry until I do. Let's see if I can get the little, there we go, the ink dropper to come back up and grab skin tone. All right. Oh no, the hair is not completely closed. Okay, so we might have to like manually color in things like the hair and the face. But I think the gloves, no, I'm wrong about that too. Wow, I really gotta close my lines so I can like quickly set my base colors. Please stop hurting my emotions with your wonderful art. Aww. Friendy, I am attacking you. It's meant to hurt. It's supposed to be painful. I'm just kidding. It's not supposed to be painful, but I'm glad you like it. We're gonna jump over here to this one, and we're just gonna start manually coloring in since my fill bucket tool is disagreeing with my liner right now. Who are you guys attacking right now? Are you attacking like friendly fire? Are you doing like a team versus team attack? Are you just having breakfast? Because that's fine too. My gosh, my alarm. Hopefully that doesn't come back on. Because I don't know if I can silence it while I'm casting from my phone to the live stream. Hopefully that was effective just now. Wolf Dog, 2 people animation. Yeah, we'll have to check it out when you're done. Drop a link in the Discord to that animation, or you can just drop the whole animation in the Discord because I do have an animation channel for you to share those. A link's probably easier. You can put a link in there. That's fine too. And we have an art fight channel, so you can put it in either place and share the fruits of your labor. Animating is so hard and it takes so long. I know like some people are quicker at it than others. I am an animation slowpoke. It takes me forever to animate anything. I don't know why I thought I could be like an art and animation channel, because honestly, I am the slowest person when it comes to animating. But I've got ambitions and goals and I want to try. Wolf Dog is almost done. What app do you use for drawing? Because the coloration quality is amazing, and also your art. Thank you so much. I'm using Procreate. This is my iPad, so this tablet is, oh, that's actually just the back of the case. I thought I could flip it open and show you the iPad logo, but Yeah, I don't know what generation it is. It's kind of one of the older generations at this point, but Procreate on iPad is what I'm using for my text. I just find it's quicker when I'm drawing, but I use a lot of softwares. I am a... what is the word I'm looking for? Somebody who cannot just settle on one program, apparently. Maybe I have like program envy, because I like... If you saw my webtoon video that I made forever ago, and I'm about to do another one because I just put out a new chapter, I've decided to resume my webtoon. I have a terrible process for my webtoon, which involves like using... Oops, I did that once already and realized that doesn't work. Involves using like 5 different softwares. I use Krita for my sketches and line art. I use Sketchbook Pro for my coloring for my webtoon. I use... Oh man, I didn't realize that this display was still up and like doing weird things behind my avatar. I use Photoshop for any kind of like effects and things. And then I use... What's the other one? Clip Studio Paint for the word bubbles. It's just so much. And then I use like Croppy to do all the like formatting for Webtoon. So it's 5 programs. 5 programs. Yes, Friendy Leah, you heard that correctly. 5 programs to make my Webtoon because I am a masochist, apparently. And I just, it's the worst, honestly, the worst workflow possible. It is so time consuming. It is ridiculous. I hate myself for making it that way. And it's probably part of the reason why my Webtoon doesn't get updated as often as it should. And I do say part of the reason, because there are definitely other reasons. Because there's like, just having a painful process is no excuse for like skipping an entire year of Webtooning. But I digress. Let's see. Little Toddler Boy is on Team Vampire attacking Team Werewolf currently. And the same animation is too much. Lily, we are on the same page there. Yeah. I want to so badly, but I'm just like my issue I have with picking and sticking with one program for my Webtoon. I have that same problem with just projects in general. Like, I know that's most people who have like a to-do list freaking so long because they start so many things. I am one of those people. I've started so many projects and I am just like terrible at finishing something before I start something else, I guess. So like, man, I am working on, so last week I got the itch to work on my anthology, my book, the second volume of my RP Group's anthology. Why not all in Clip Paint? Friendy Leah, I wish I was proficient enough in Clip Paint to just do it all there, because I've seen the expertise that comes out of that software, and let me just say, I have such strong envy for people who can, use Clip Studio Paint, because that program just does beautiful, beautiful things. And if I even thought for a second that I understood it well enough to use it to do my entire webcomic, I certainly would in a heartbeat. But yeah, I haven't learned it. I mean, like, I feel like with all of those features and all those amazing things it can do, we can't really ask it to be like intuitive, super easy to learn. There's obviously going to be a learning curve. It's worth learning when you can, I know, but that's the issue, right? Like, I have so much stuff going on all the time that there's like never any time to just like stop and learn something new. And that brings me back my long-winded answer to why I'm not animating more. Because I'm just doing 50 million other things and animation just takes a back seat, unfortunately. I have an animation that I've been working on. I say been working on, but really it's just been sitting on the shelf for like a year and a half, and it's halfway done. It's a 6-minute animation and it's already halfway done. But I am just so consumed by other things that it's like, I should just finish it, you know? But instead, what I started to say earlier is it took me Another thing that I've started and then didn't get back to for criminally a long time, it's taken me 5 years to start working on volume 2 of this book again. And you see this like monster, this brick that I'm holding? Like, you see how thick that is? This is 480 pages of my RP group's history. So we have just all of this. This is all of our like our RP world, our RP characters that we have played for years. And I like started the second volume 5 years ago, like recording all of our content. And I still haven't finished it. And so like last week, before Art Fight started, since most of my Art Fight prep was actually already done, I decided to work on that book again. And then I knocked out like 300 pages in a week. I just was like obsessed with it, and I just did that for a week, but it's still not done. I got 80 more pages to go, and it's gonna probably wait for an entire month because we're doing Art Fight now. IBIS is fine though. Is that what you animate in? We Hire Monkeys, it's on mobile as it is, it's not subscription based. So that's what you use to draw. Okay. I've heard of that one. I haven't used it though. Oh man, I feel like if I add one more software to my, my Mirage, I don't know that word. I don't know how to pronounce things. Okay, but to my like collection of programs that I draw in, I'm probably just gonna implode. Oh, and of course, yeah, Sketchbook Paint. I mean, I've been using that one for just the longest. Oh no, on the same layer. See, and I'm drawing on the wrong layer, guys. Ah, okay. I can fix this. Little toddler boy, I should have taken my high school's animation class. Would have made my life so much easier. I wish mine had an animation class, honestly. That'd be amazing. In fact, in college, I was a film major, and I did an independent study because they didn't have like an animation course. So I signed up for an independent study. We found a professor who could grade me, and then I just kind of like taught myself with the help of the internet, and then, you know, used it for credit because I had to take time out of my schedule to do it. And then, yeah, I made it an official part of my curriculum so that I'd have an excuse to waste time animating. There's that alarm again. Yeah, I gotta like, hang on. I gotta like turn off these alarms and then we'll come right back. Go off. There we go. There. Woo! That should come right back up. Yes, it did. It worked. Yay. So alarms are off. You're going to attack. Who are you going to attack? Are you talking to me? Are you going to attack me? Ooh, that'll be fun. I can't wait to see it. I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody else in the chat, but I am, yes, me. I am excited for it. What? Yes, that sounds so cool. And let's see, Ram is done with their second attack. Go you, congrats on completing your first 2. It's only day 2 and you've completed 2. You are on a roll, friend. You are hitting, see, that is my goal. I want to do like an average of at least 1 a day. It's because I know some days I'm not going to be able to like stay home and draw. Some days I'm going to have to leave my house and do stuff, but I'll make up for it on other days when I can draw more than 1. But yeah, like so far you are like meeting my goals because I want to do at least 1 a day. So yes, winning. Spirit just finished their 3rd attack. I need like a little applause, like animation or something that I can like pop up on screen for when you guys tell me good news. That would be amazing. I don't know how to do that though. I haven't even enabled a lot of my streaming options just because I have to learn. See, again, with having too many things to do, I have to learn how to set that stuff up properly because I don't want to just enable it and then you guys to be trying to like do things like a super chat or whatever and then nothing shows up on screen. Like you gotta like plan that stuff and program that stuff and like customize it. And I want to do it, but I don't know how. So I'm gonna have to learn it. These colors I think are looking really good. I really love her hair. Friendy, she's so freaking cute. Your character is adorable. I love her. So we're gonna merge these layers here. I don't know why, like, I don't know why it's orienting this way. Let me try to fix this. There we go. Now my menus are at the top of my screen. The art so far looks great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Toad Kitty, it's a weekend, so I've just been doing attacks all day. That big same. That's kind of what I want to do today. I do need to leave my house at least once today because I do have some stuff to do with my husband. I think we're gonna go see a movie, so I don't just lock myself up in my headspace with my tablet all day. I'm gonna spend some quality family time. But otherwise, if I'm at home, I'm probably doing this. Oh, and I got my tea, yay! So I have a drink now, woo! Wolf Dog says, this is my first year actually. Welcome to Art Bite. It is so fun. I look forward to it, and this is no exaggeration. I'm not just saying this because it's a big thing on my YouTube channel. Like, I really look forward to Art Bite all year long, every year. And sometimes I'll be talking about it in like January, and it'll be like, or November, and I'll be like, man, I can't wait for Art Fight to come back. It's like literally as far away from Art Fight as you can get on the calendar. DCSRT has done 9. You are mentally ill. You are probably mentally exhausted after 9 attacks. That sounds like a lot of work, but you know what? That's awesome. I'm going to start doing some shading and highlighting now. So this is my process basically. So I'm gonna lock these layers. I make my flat layers. So I've got like the hair, I've got the body, and I've got the clothes on 3 separate layers. And then I add a clipping mask layer above that, and I set it to multiply. And this will be my shading layer for the outfit because it's clipping to the outfit layer. In Sans, your Sans from the server. Oh, okay. I see now. Yeah, it's sometimes I forget who's who when the names aren't the same from Discord, but that's okay. You don't have to make your Discord name match your YouTube name. And then like, let's see, I don't want to use the pen. I want to use the paintbrush for this. I love this flat brush. Anybody using Procreate, it comes with it, okay? It's this flat brush here. It's basically, it's the second one on the list. But I love the streakiness of it. I think it had and the pressure sensitivity lets you like make it like more, if you press harder, it comes at let me just give you an example. So let's set this first of all, not to so freaking huge. And let's say I just want to come in here and shade this dress like right here. And I can do that, and I want to make it a little bit bigger. That didn't quite do what I wanted it to do, so let's try again. One more time. Come around the hip, because I'm following the form of the body. Nope, it doesn't want to smooth where I want it to smooth. This is a bad example. I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. So I press harder as I go down. Maybe if I make it slightly bigger, and then I'll just erase the messy edges. Try again. Sometimes it's trial and error, you know? So there we go. That's kind of what I was looking for. And then I can come in here and erase where I don't want the shadow, which would be like on the part of the dress that would be bending toward the light. So I'm gonna do like right here and get rid of that there. And this has like a nice, I like it because it's a little bit streaky. You can kind of see the brush texture, but also because you can gradiate really well, like with pin pressure sensitivity, you can create a really nice gradient so that the color doesn't look as flat, which is something that I really enjoy about this pin in particular. I'm actually gonna leave that part there because I think when I drew this, I meant for this part to also be kind of folded in, but I'll have to like add another layer of just sort of like shadow there to break those up even further. But yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? Like a nice little gradient shadow with that brush. Toad Kitty, I really like your style. I think it'll look great with shading. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like shading and highlighting is sort of like the scariest and also the most fun part, I think, because I say scary because I'm not always sure it's gonna work out. Sometimes I'm a little bit hesitant, like maybe, like, am I gonna ruin this? Like, I like the drawing, but when I go to shade it and render it, is it gonna be ruined or is it gonna look good? I don't know. So it can be a little bit intimidating, but also, gosh, like just, it can be so worth it, you know? So I'm gonna, oops, that did not line up the way I wanted it to, so we're gonna try that one more time. Just like that, and I'll come in here with the eraser and clean up again, the parts of the dress that are not supposed to be the shaded fold. I love your shading, it makes it art 10 times better. I love shading, yes, yes, yes. Shading is like, it gives it that kind of like wow factor, right? It takes a flat image and it gives it a little something more. So that's not, the eraser is not what I wanted. I want to be, okay, so we're gonna now shade like this extra fold right here. I'm gonna come in here and I'm just gonna drag this down ever so slightly. And I didn't line it up correctly. Oh, and I bumped my bad, I bumped the camera with my hat. I say hat, but it's like actually my, what are these called? My headphones? Yeah, my headphones. I think what I need to do here, maybe actually, yeah, I want that to be a little cleaner. So I'm gonna make the brush a little bigger. Sometimes you just gotta go outside the lines. So I made that a little bigger to get the effect I wanted, which is a nice clean gradient inside the lines, and then I'm gonna clean up the edges outside the lines. So basically rinse and repeat that process over and over and over again. That's basically what we're doing today. Or at least for right now, because we're in that phase of the drawing. How many years have you guys, I know somebody already told me that this is their first year, but how many years have you all been doing Art Fight? Is this your first year? Or have you been doing it for like, are you a veteran? Have you been doing it for a couple of years? Are you one of the OGs who's been doing it since it began? When did it begin? I feel like, man, maybe 2014, I think it goes back that far. I started in 2017. That was my first year. This is currently your second year, True Yoshi Gamer. Well, welcome back to Art Fight. We Hire Monkeys, first year. Toad Kitty, also first year. Abstracted, second year. Welcome back, Abstracted. And first year for Sans. You had a week to learn it. Well, I'm here for you guys if you ever have any questions about Art Fight. Like I said, I've been doing it since 2017. Was it 2015 you think you saw on the site, Toad Kitty? It might be 2015. I was sort of trying to guess based on how many like year themes I saw on the like icon post for the newsletter. And it sounded like, that sounds about right to me. 2014, 2015. You're probably right at 2015. So I guess I only really missed the first 2 years in that case. It's so unintuitive at first. You've got it now, but yeah. There's a learning curve for sure. But I don't know. I just think, yeah, it's worth it. It's worth learning that curve. I am not loving that mark, so we're gonna come in here and do it again. I'll take it. There we go. All right, so for the top of the dress, especially going under the shawl, because I feel like that part would be a little bit shaded. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of shadow there. One more time. There we go. Nope, I didn't like that one. We're gonna do it again. Boop. And we'll take that. Wait, whoa. You hear this song, guys? Wait, hang on, let me turn this up. This is the theme song to my web series I made years ago. Custom made for my show. So we're just gonna rock out to this for a second. It's only like 30 seconds long. Third Old Superstition was the name of the show. It was basically a supernatural series, and this was the music for it. I didn't even know you could play this in your YouTube audio library. That's cool. Alright, I'll turn the audio back down now that that's over. That's so cool. Wait, no. Well, did I just lie to you? I might have just lied to you. It sounded similar, but that was not it. That was a Kevin MacLeod song. I must have just used it a lot because it sounds very similar and it was very familiar to me. I am a liar, though. Let me resend that. That is not the custom theme song for my webtoon. Not my webtoon, my web series. I will show you guys that another time. But I'm going to stay focused because we are getting closer to... We're getting close to the end of this drawing. I just gotta render, you know? Just gotta get it nice and beautiful, and also gotta pick another song. So here we go. I'm gonna pick this one. And what is this? Heroes, it's Heroic Age. It's very heroic. Hi, some random guy, hello. Right, Kevin, trying to pronounce his last name. Yes, I struggled with that a little bit. Okay. Let's do some rendering on this hair. We'll shade it and then we'll do highlights. I try to be meticulous about this, but sometimes I jump around and I'll be like, oh, I like the shading on this dress. I wonder what the highlights will look like, and I'll start those too soon. I'll start them a little early, but I'm going to try and be methodical here. We're going to try to use our sense here, our sensibility here. Oh, this should be, wait a minute, it should be clipping. There we go, so not going outside the lines. And it should be set to multiply, it is. Okay, good. We're gonna do that. We're gonna come in a little darker here. And then I'm gonna bring the size of my brush down a little bit so we can get a little bit more fine tooth with this. That's not what I wanted, but we'll get there. That song that we just heard, I recognize too, because I used that for the trailer for my my collaborative comic making live stream trailer for my normal schedule. You guys know, the ones, the folks that are here outside of ArtBite know we do a collaborative comic. Collaborative comic where I draw your guys' characters into a story live on stream with you guys, and you guys help me decide what's happening on the page. Wolf Dog, I can't draw Anthro Dragon, so I'm sorry if my attack is bad. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Like I always say, ArtFight is not a competition of skill. It is all about the gift of giving. We are not here to judge, and I'm not going to judge. I think whatever you draw is going to be lovely because you took the time to draw it, and I'm going to just appreciate that you did. That's awesome. So I look forward to seeing it. I can't get any images onto my description. Are you talking about your bio for your ArtFight bio? I have a video that walks you through how to do that. It's the video that says, I think it's help answers to ArtFight questions. It's that one. It has step-by-step how to add images to your bio, and I show you on screen as I tell you how to do it. So if you want to go check that out, it'll help you get your images on screen. Yeah, go do that, and I'll see you when you get back. Yeah, so let's go ahead and add a little bit of shading here to like this little ponytail piece, which, by the way, the hairstyle of this character is freaking amazing. I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's kind of what made me want to draw her, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I saw this hair and I was like, yes, I want to draw that. That looks amazing. So here we are, and we're gonna just keep shading until it looks nice and rendered. So something kind of like this. I didn't like those last two strokes. We're gonna take those off. I love edit and do. It's so nice. It's not like it's easier than using. I love drawing hair from Delia. Yeah, your characters always have such beautiful hair. It's like definitely one of your features. Like when I see your drawings, you always just have fabulous, fabulous hair on all of your characters. They look spectacular. And I love it. I love it. I'm in love with it. Oh, I'm just struggling to keep the music playing. What's going on here? Maybe I need to pick, instead of going into my favorites, we'll just go to music and we'll pick this, and let's pick a genre, a mood. Let's find, it's not a genre, let's do a mood. Let's do bright, let's do happy, let's do inspirational, and let's do romantic for the fun of it. And then we'll just play our way through these. And hopefully it won't just smack us with a bunch of Christmas songs, because sometimes that happens too. I'm gonna, there we go. Did I miss anything else? Hello, 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 Nancy. Welcome to the stream. I hope I got all of your guys's, I responded to all your comments. I apologize if I missed anybody. It was not intentional. We are drawing an art fight attack right now. So welcome to the party. And kind of need to just keep adjusting the size of this brush to come in here and shade in between these hairs, because some of the sections are a little bit finer than others. Go a little bit bigger again. How are you this morning? I hope you are doing well. Welcome to the stream. We are just knocking out our first attack today. Never mind, it's in the description. Oh, what were you asking for? Wait, what's your art fight? I might try to make a quick attack. Ooh, that's exciting. Yeah, it's in the description. This is how much of an art fight, like, connoisseur slash just obsessive player I am. My art fight link is in the description of all my videos. It's just there all year round, just in case somebody decides to watch one of my other videos during art fight season. I don't know. I feel like it's like basically like some people have Toy House as their like hub, some people have DeviantArt. I have art fight. That is where my OCs live. They just kind of live there now. In fact, when all that AI stuff was going on, I took them down. I took my characters down from DeviantArt and I took them down from ArtStation. And basically now the only website where my characters live is ArtFight. They don't really live anywhere else anymore. I haven't been able to open ArtFight. I think my browser hates me. No! Oh no! Well, if you're looking for one of my characters to fight, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's what you're doing, but if you were and you can't open the website, I do have a video. We'll navigate there real quick. Let's see. I'm going to show you guys. We will go to my YouTube channel real quickly and oh, hang on, let me bring up the screen for you guys. Nope, not chat, I wanted to leave that up. We'll bring up display. Here we go. So on screen, well actually, first of all, let me just say Phoenix Masked over here is amazing. I just discovered their channel because of ArtFight, because they also did an ArtFight tutorial and they're streaming right now. So we are going, after my stream ends, I have it set up to auto redirect you guys to Phoenix's stream to check out their art fight attacks if that is something you're interested in doing. So sort of like a YouTube raid kind of thing. That said, I'm gonna hop over to my channel to show you real quick. One of my characters that you can find super easily, right here in the art fight playlist, if you go to character reference sheet glow up, this is one of my art fight characters, and in the description of the video, yeah, right there, Morticia's page, I have the art fight attack link, or the art fight character page linked. So if you wanted to draw her and you wanted to draw somebody and you couldn't get on the website, I have my reference art right here and her character page ID. So you can always come in here and draw her if you don't have any bookmarks saved and you can't get online the website. Just saying, she's here. If y'all need her, she's there. Okay, So that said, let's come back in here and finished your attack. Yay, Wolf Dog, congratulations. Wait, you finished an attack on me? On one of my characters? Oh, I can't wait to see it. If I guess I'm gonna have to be patient though, because I can't pull up Art Fight right now either. Because I'm streaming, and I have like 50 million tabs already open on my browser. But I will check that out as soon as the stream ends, or maybe even just after we finish this character before we move to the next one. We'll go over and check that out. That'd be amazing. Safari has been good, just my Wi-Fi is wildly inconsistent. Theo RPO, I like your name. Hey Perry, I'm mostly from S Comic Maker streams. Nice to catch one of yours. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. Yeah, S Comic Maker is amazing. She is such a like an icon, I think. She might not know. She doesn't know this about herself. She's just amazing. Yeah, so I guess I'm in good company then. If you're coming here from S Comic Maker stream, thank you for joining us. I am just gonna keep trying to make this little loop happen here at the bottom. Just trying to follow the curve of the hair. Oh, it's just not happening for me. I guess I'm gonna have to freehand it. I can't let it snap too. It's just not gonna give me what I want. And I noticed this up here. There we go. Some random guy, better for scrolling space. Are you talking about Safari? Yeah, you're probably talking about Safari also. What I like about Edge. Oh, you're talking about Edge. Okay, vertical tabs. So yeah, see now we're all discussing nothing quite like Art Fight to make you try out different browsers. Like, Chrome can't get on. Well, what about Safari? What about Edge? What are my other options? It's that meme of the guy shaking the bars, screaming, "Let me in!" Yay, Peanut Brittle, it's working! That's so good! Yes! Alright, so I think the hair shading is in a good spot. So we can shade the body, and then we'll move on to highlights and any fancy other effects we might choose to do. So we're gonna again clip down, and then we're gonna drop the blend mode to multiply, and then we're gonna pick a color. I've been using the same blue, the hair blue, for the dress and the hair shading, but I don't know that that's gonna go over so well with skin tone. Maybe we can try this pink. So let me color pick that pink real quick. And how many werewolves do we have in the stream, and how many vampires? How many of you are Team Werewolf and who is Team Vampire? Let's figure that out in the chat, so maybe you guys can figure out who you should attack that's here today, this morning. Maybe we can do a little crossfire here on stream. Wolf Dog is Team Werewolf. Also, Sun Random Guy, Team Werewolf. And Ram, Team Werewolf. Those are my people, my werewolves. I'm just kidding. Abstracted is Team Vampire. Toad Kitty is Team Vampire. We have a little bit of both in here. So if you guys are looking for targets, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, I think I see some in the chat. Oh, I'm loving this. I like the pink as like a shading color for her skin tone. That already looks magnificent. I'm in love, and I couldn't be happier. We're gonna keep that color. That's amazing. That worked out so bad. So not bad. So much better than I was expecting. So we're gonna just roll right with that. I'm gonna come in here with a little smudgy tool to blend this corner, this edge, because I don't like it when I don't always want them to be streaky. Sometimes I do, but not always. All right, cool, cool, cool. I like that. That's cool. And then because this is under the shawl right here, I'm just gonna come in and add just a little extra shading there. And then we're gonna shade, let's see, right here. So we can get like, sort of like under the armpit, we're getting the contours of the body. That's what that is, the contour of the body. And Theo, I'm not good at drawing due to my I'm gonna butcher this, dysgraphia, which greatly diminishes fine motor skills, but I love the community. No, we love having you in the community. It's not always about the technical proficiency of the artist. It's all about what you're trying to say with your art. And like if what you're trying to say with your art is that you know, you're passionate about the community, or I don't know, you're just having a good time, like all of that's good. Like there doesn't need to be any kind of like grading system here. Like, yeah, for sure. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I have the final say in this. I've decided. For some random guy, I'm a noob, but at least I try. Yeah. We all, like, nobody becomes a pro without first being a noob. You have to allow yourself that. And sometimes it's the hardest thing, is letting yourself, just not be where you want to necessarily be, not be able to pull off what you saw in your head when you planned on making it. So, and that goes for like, you know, all kinds of things. It's not just drawing. That's like for any type of skill that you're trying to learn or master. And I'm gonna have to bring the size of this brush down quite a bit to get to like the finer details of the face. There we go. I just realized I like didn't give her any eyebrows, but she also does have these bangs, so I feel like it's kind of forgivable. Like maybe we don't have to draw on eyebrows. It's sort of working for her anyway, so there we go. Oh, not that one. That was not what I wanted. There we go. That's a little better. And real quick, because I just realized that I forgot to kind of shade this. I'm gonna come in here with the yellow and just give this a little bit of shading too. And that yellow's not very strong, so I'm actually gonna hit it with some orange. Let's see. There we go. So for like something like gold, for instance, I kind of prefer to not hold it until it smooths out, because like sometimes with Procreate, if you like when I'm holding down the stroke waiting for it to smooth itself out, that's what that does. But with like things like gold, I kind of like seeing sort of the bands in the shading and highlighting, because it does give it sort of more of a metal texture, which I think is really cool. It's okay to be a little messy. It kind of breaks up the texture of the materials. So there we go. What are we listening to right now? Artfight has just died on you. No! Hey, it's my 3rd year on vampires this year, and I'm doing a mass stack right now. Hello, Flo Purple. Welcome to the stream. I am so glad that you have decided to join us, and congratulations on your 3rd year. Welcome back to Artfight. Mass attacks, that's awesome. Yeah, the art server, it's gonna crash quite a bit this first week. That's the nature of the beast in the first week, unfortunately. You were not able to attack me. Oh, that's the other thing too. When submitting characters and attacks, if the website crashes on you, rather than immediately refresh and try to submit it again, go to your page and check if it posted anyway. Because sometimes, even if the browser crashes on you, the art still got through. And if you repost it again, you're gonna end up with duplicates. So it helps to always, I know it's a pain when the website is loading so slowly, but like if it crashes on you when you're trying to submit something, go check your page to see if it got through. Even if it takes an extra 5 minutes to check, because it's loading so slow. It's down for maintenance. Oh, okay, so it's really down. Flo Purple says they heard about Artfight through friends and can't go back. LOL. Yeah. Once it's got you, it's got you. I feel like the oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Let's go back to this layer. Let's go back to my shading color for skin tone. Yeah, once you're in Artfight, you're in it, you know? Like backing out, no longer an option. It's there. You're now a part of it, and it's not gonna let you go. Artfight is forever. There we go. Something like that, I think, will be really cute. And I just realized we kind of need a little bit of shading here at like the seam of the dress maybe, but also maybe not like that dark. Go a little bit lighter. like that. There we kind of go. There we go. And maybe even we're doing that, right? Let's try, because I decided that that's the edge that we're casting light onto, although it's wrong. It shouldn't be that edge. Looking just at the jaw where I hit the shadow, it should be this edge. So, we're going to move our shadows to this side because that's what, consistency, right? I want consistency, so that's what I'm doing. I'm moving it over here for consistency. There we go. And that way, now I know the direction of my lighting. My lighting is coming from this side, which kind of makes sense just looking at sort of what I've done with the rest of it. I wasn't thinking, and you should probably, don't do what I did. Always think of your light source first before you start shading and highlighting. I just sort of went for it, but I'm just lucky it worked out and I caught myself right there when I was starting to break consistency. But yeah, now I've decided my light source is coming from the top left edge, so I'm gonna now do my shading and highlighting to, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? To resemble that? I don't know. Hello, Lunar Garden. Welcome to the stream. Toad Kitty, yeah, you did save some, so that's good. That's good, yeah. So you gotta, the pros know, if you've done art more than once, you know you gotta save your references to your desktop for the first week, because it's gonna be rough out there. Connection is going to be sparse. Summernum Guy, I'm getting Chromium Browser as it's the most stripped back version. It did work out because it looks like it's going well. Good, good, good. Hey, one of my favorite YouTubers just said she's doing art fight. I'm coming for her. Yes, that's the best when you find somebody who you really like and they have a account. You're just like, yeah, follow now, like follow right now. And then you can attack them. Gloves. I feel like, oh, legs. Also legs. Hello. They're there. They exist. Let's do something about that. And by something, I mean shade it. So I'm going to just drag and drop some shadows in here. Like that. Might make this one a little bit darker. And then, maybe even just a little bit on the top of the foot here, and then because the shadow falls this way, might do like the back of this foot, the ankle a little bit, and smooth that out just a tad. There we go. And I think that covers the skin. I just need now to know what layer her gloves are on. Her gloves are on this layer. Okay, so I can shade the gloves a teensy bit. And I think I'm gonna use this purple. I'm just gonna like color pick it right off of her shirt there to shade our gloves. And I need to go like ever so lightly with my pin pressure here for the back of the glove there. And then we're gonna hit sort of like this part of the glove here and go a little bit lighter. And do the thumb, and we're gonna smooth that out because that's a little messy. There we go. And we can also kind of like round out. There we go, that. And I'm gonna drag this up slightly. I know it's super, super light, but it just gives it a little bit of form, just enough. So I think we're ready for highlights. So that's it for shading. And for highlights, I guess I kind of can do the same thing. Sometimes I collapse all my layers before highlighting. Sometimes I keep them. I think this time I'll keep them just so I can highlight separately because I want to use the same brush, but just do my highlights. So let's, we'll start with the dress. We'll add a new clipping mask layer. We're going to set that to color dodge. Sometimes I use add, sometimes I use soft light. We're going to go with color dodge for now, and then we'll adjust if we need to. Toad Kitty says leg. It did work out. Do you mean lag? Is that lag? Are you saying lag? Yes, friendly fire. If you're talking to me, I am okay with friendly fires, and I will do friendly fires. In fact, one of the attacks I submitted yesterday was a friendly fire. So All bets are off. I'm coming for everyone. There are no rules for me. I will attack who I please. No, I do friendly fires. Long story short, I do them. We're gonna make the brush really, really big because there's this huge panel in the front of the dress that I want to highlight. And I don't want to do it in that color, I just realized. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna stick with the blue that we were using earlier. At least we're gonna try to. You attacked me, yay! This is where I need that like cheering little animation that I can throw on the stream. I don't know how to do it yet, but it will happen one day. Yeah, just imagine I've got like a little cheering animation here. Woo! That is so exciting. I will have to check it out. I am excited to see it, Wolf Dog. Yay! Half of the OCs I saved were on the same team as me. Yeah, like if you're bookmarking pre-art fight, which I always do, I start bookmarking early because, you know, trying to prepare, you know, trying to be ready, being a responsible art fighter. But then that's kind of like the risk you take, that sometimes they end up picking the same team as you. And then it just turns into a friendly fire. But at least now friendly fires count for some points, not like the same as an attack because that would defeat the purpose, but they do give you some point value now, which is amazing. That's kind of new. They didn't used to do that, so sort of a new feature there. I'm just adding some highlights here, drag and dropping my pin as I go. Ooh, that was kind of like not what I meant to do with that one. Let's make it a little smaller now. Can you guys see this? Like, is this coming through on the screen? Like, are you seeing these like highlights? So yeah, this is just kind of how I do this. I didn't realize how much those two shadows were kind of blending into each other. Ugh, bothers me a little bit, tiny bit. Flo Purple says, that's why I do a bunch of mass attacks and set the receiver of the attack as the opposite team, lol. Yeah. No, that's not cheating. You get to choose who the primary target is, and if it's a mixed bag, you're doing like characters that have both friendly fires and attacks, even if it's just one of them is the opposite team, pick that one because you want to get those points. You still did all the artwork, so you might as well get the points. They attacked your plushie. Oh, that's so cute. The plushie OC sounds really cute. I'll have to check out your, well, now that I owe you a revenge, I'll definitely have to check out your channel, or your I said channel, your profile, and see who I can revenge you now, because you have done it now. You've set yourself up. You have to sleep with one eye open because you never know when I will strike. Okay, so I want to do the hair next. Hair. Let's highlight some hair. I'm gonna add a new clipping mask layer. Let's go to color dodge. And let's do some highlights. So how big is the pen? It's like this big. Let's see what that gets me. A super, holy crap, super blue. But her other reference, hang on, because like legitimately I have two references for this character, and the other one does have kind of like a teal colored hair. I'm gonna show you. I will show you what I mean. We're gonna open up display one more time so you can see this. You see the second reference where the hair is a little bit more teal blue. So I feel kind of okay using this highlighter color because even though it's making it a little bit teal, it's technically still on brand. Totita, yeah, I might do some mass attacks or try to anyway. Go for it. J1K, I love your art style. Thank you. Are you talking to me or are you looking at somebody else's? Peanut Brittle says I'm seeing it. Using the highlights. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I did ask that question. Well, if you were complimenting me, thank you so much. I'm gonna assume, since my art's the art that's up on screen, that you're talking to me, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I love doing this. I like drawing other people's characters more than I like drawing my own. It is a problem. Yeah. I spend more time drawing everyone else's OCs than my own. My own characters are so neglected, honestly. They just feel bad for them because they do not get the love and attention they deserve from me. I ignore them pretty terribly. But we're not going to talk about that. This is not about me being a good character creator. This is not what this is about. Dang, I don't know. There we go. I think I went a little too far with that. And I'm going to come in here with this one and whoosh. Maybe not that harshly, my goodness. I just wanted to smooth this out a teensy bit, not that much. There we go. I wanted it to blend just a little. I'm just trying to like use a little rubby Q-tip thing, just a little bit. All right, let's figure out how we're gonna highlight the rest of this hair. Your internet is dying. No, Crazy Crafter Prime, hello. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm late. I was eating lunch. That's totally fine. We're not listening to any more music because it stopped playing. That's weird. Let's pick a new one. This one's called Fine Dining. We'll do this one in honor of Crazy Crafter Prime having lunch. Let me bring it up a teeny bit so we can all hear it, because it seems kind of quiet. Let me know if it's too quiet. And yeah, what else were we doing? Oh, right, we're art attacking. That's what we're doing. So, if you guys would like to drop your art fight name, not like the whole website address, because I think chat will not allow you to drop hyperlinks, but if you want to drop your profile name, basically everything after the little squiggly mark in your URL, into the chat so that you can attack each other, you can do that too. There's no rules that say you can't find targets in a live stream. You can totally find your targets in a live stream, and I encourage it. I think that everybody that showed up here today deserves some art. Don't you guys? I think so. Let me make the brush a teeny bit smaller because that was a little bit too large. Still not getting it where I want it. Let's try one more time. That's better. That's kind of what I was looking for. And then we will also do that. And we'll add some more up here. And maybe even just a little bit more right here. And I think I'm gonna start like, I think I'm gonna create a second highlight layer for this just because the hair is kind of complicated, kind of complex. And if I don't like something or I wanna smooth it out or erase it, it's gonna erase everything that's under it. So we're gonna try, or we're just not gonna try, we're going to actually add another highlight layer. Because I kind of want to try that thing, you know, where like that did not set to highlight. Hang on, let's try it again. Yeah, maybe we'll try add. You know, where like you make it shiny by creating like a horizontal line that goes across the hair. And I kind of want to do that. I want the shiny. So we're going to do a little bit of shiny on these curls. I'm gonna add some shiny on these bangs too. Like that. Ah, I love it. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this right now. That is great. Okay, you don't have to agree with me, but I think it's great. Let's go to the skin layer and add a highlight layer here as well. And the color we used before was pink, so we'll try the pink again. Art Fight is back up for you, yay! And Art Fight is being slow on Crazy Crafter Prime's PC. It is, the hair looks amazing. Thank you, Toad Kitty, thank you so much. I think we're really close to actually done with this one. I just gotta figure out like, how do I wanna frame her, or do I wanna add a background? I didn't really think this one through. I'm just kinda going with the flow. Actually, the eyes did have blue in it in the reference. We'll come back to the eyes. Let's add some highlight to the nose here. I'm gonna make it a tiny bit smaller, and we're gonna do that again. Just like that. And we'll add some highlight here to the side of the face, since this is the side we decided that the light source was on. There we go. And that said, we can now add... No, that was supposed to curve. What? It doesn't want to curve for me. That kind of did it, but then like it stopped. There we go. So a little bit of highlight there, a little bit here. We'll put some right here. Here as well, and this shoulder too. Let's come over here to this side and get this forearm. And then the legs, especially the toes. Because the little toesies are pointing toward our light source. We're gonna add a little bit of highlight there. And then we'll do this ankle here. And the heel. And now we have ourselves a cute little ballerina foot. Alright, so I think it's okay to hide the reference at this point. Oh, wait, I almost forgot again. Shame on me. I wanted to add some blue to the eye because the reference has blue in the eye. So we're gonna go over here. Well, like more of like a violet, I think. It's not quite purple, it's not quite blue. It's like a little bit of violet. We're gonna pick up this inking tool. And we're just gonna come in here and add a little bit. Like that. And then I think lastly, the very top layer, I'm gonna grab the white pen. I'm gonna add some shine to the eyes. Just like that. What do you guys think? We have a lovely little attack of Friendy's princess, the time princess or the future princess. And I think what we need now is to decide how am I going to frame her. And to do that, I'm gonna come down here, add a new layer. Oh no, there's like a pink dot up in the top corner. I wonder if it's on this layer? Yes. Whew, I guessed the right layer. That like never happens. The hair has come a long way on this. Thank you, some random guy. Yeah, I really like the way it looks. It turned out pretty good, if I do say so myself. It's so pretty, the pose is wonderful. Thank you. It's Friendy's character, so it's pretty because she designed it to be beautiful, and it is beautiful. We're going to go over here. Man, I think it's this one. No, it's not that button. Is it this button? Nope, not that button. Not that button. Is it this button? No, it's not this button either. I think it's this button. I just did it wrong. Okay, yeah. So we have the ellipse tool. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit for a second because we are going to put our friend here in front of this circle. And I understand there's a tangent right there with the glove. I'll fix that in just a second. But right now I just want to fill this in with, oh, oops. Hang on a minute. That did not work out quite how I envisioned it, but that's okay because I have a workaround. No. What's happening right now? That's why it's not working out the way I envisioned it, because I'm on the wrong layer. My bad. Now this should work. And if it doesn't, we'll do this way. This works. It doesn't have to stay a white circle. I think what we'll do, I know it's blown out on your guys' screens. I'm sorry about that. We're going to change this. I think I need a complementary color. So if we have this blue, maybe like kind of a golden yellow? Oh, why is it doing that like that? Come on. Yeah, I think so. I think the golden yellow is kind of like a nice one. And now we can unselect that, and I'm gonna just move it over slightly. Or make it just bigger, a little bigger. So that we're not hitting the wrist of the glove and creating that tangent. And now we have ourselves an attack. Oh, and gosh, if I don't zoom in, it just looks like a blur to you guys. There we go. Yay! Lift Dog, it's amazing. Lunar Garden sends hearts. Thank you. Friendy Leah sends hearts. I'm glad because it's your character, Friendy. I want you to like it. My spine would snap if I bent that way. Yeah, exaggerated poses for body language are a thing. Toad, can you please leave some for me? I would like to eat the art too. Oh, thank you guys. I'm so proud of you. It's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we are going to, actually, I'm going to do one last thing that I think may or may not add to this. So we're going to try something. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. But we are going to certainly try. Oh, did I just ruin something? Hopefully not. I'm trying to collapse the layers in a way that keeps the blends where they belong. That did not keep the blending where it belongs. Okay, let's try this again. Unlock all the layers that need to collapse. Lock this. I don't want to collapse it on that. And then we're going to try just one massive... That worked. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Nope, something was locked. Unlock it. Okay, that worked. Alright, so redo. And that did not mess up the art. Brilliant. Okay, so what I want to do is duplicate this, lock the top layer, grab this, alpha lock the pixels, and here's why. If I go over here, let's say we'll do white. We're gonna just color that whole thing with a white pen, and I'm still in the round brush. You can't see anything yet, that's okay, it's not supposed to see anything yet. And then we're gonna grab uniform, I'm gonna stretch this way, and stretch this way. And it's not perfect, so we're gonna freeform a little bit. Here we go. Leave that there. And bring this, oh gosh. Come on, work for me. Don't be weird, make it work. Maybe it would have been easier if I went the other direction. Yeah, I think so. If we go this way, it makes more sense. But if that's the case, I'm going to turn that into a shadow instead. So we're going to change the color. It's still alpha locked. Okay, good. There we go. Just a little extra color boost, and then unlock that so I can come in here with the ink brush and just clean this up a tiny bit. So just a little something like that. It doesn't have to be there. Don't know that we need it, but like, I don't hate it. It just gives it a bolder outline on one side and helps her to like breaks her off of the background a little bit. Oh my goodness. So I'm not sure about the yellow anymore. Oh no. Have I changed my mind? What color would look good with these pinks, purples, green? Green looks good with that stuff. We're gonna do like, let's try a nice soft green maybe. Maybe close, but not quite hitting what I wanted. Let's a little more of a teal. It's not quite bright enough. Maybe more of like a verdant green. I don't know if verdant's the right word for it, but I'm trying, folks. I'm trying. That's too bright. That's like hurting my eyes bright. I guess we're back to yellow at this point. We're just going all the way back to yellow. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to yellow. It was better when it was yellow. Okay. You could add some orange with the yellow to soften it a bit. That's true. If I try like, let's go to airbrushing real quick. Do like a really big, soft airbrush. And then let's pick an orange. And then maybe if we just... Ah! That was supposed to be a locked layer. What happened? Alpha lock, okay. And then, yeah. There we go, we just give it some shape a little bit. I think that was a good idea. Just a little bit of shape. Alright, I think we're done with this one. It's beautiful, we love it, she's gorgeous. And we are going to Toad Kitty just revenged someone. Snaps. That's so good. Ain't nothing to fix that. What are you trying to fix? I'm still a really slow artist. Nothing to fix that. I feel like I am too. I got the line art for this done ahead of time, so we're gonna go ahead and export this officially. I'm gonna save it as a PNG to my images folder, and then we're gonna start the next one. So let's go over here to gallery. We're gonna create new. I just do the paper size for all of these. And then, I don't know, let's do this. And we're gonna pick whites for that. We're gonna make the canvas gray because I like to protect my eyeballs. So we're gonna do that. And switch to the sketching pencil so that we can get some basic sketches down. Yay! You're gonna work on your mouse attack now. Go for it! Do what you gotta do, friend. Now's as good a time as any, right? Let's see. What is with this music? This is not what I signed up for. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I love drawing characters stacked on one another. Oh, yeah, like the little chippy piles. Those are so cute. Yeah, I like those too. I think they're adorable. I got a revenge posted right before I joined the stream. It's why I didn't join sooner. Well, welcome to the stream, Slither. I'm glad you were able to get your attack posted. That's great. Oh, your revenge. Yeah, your revenge attack. Wolf Dog, thinking about doing a mass attack, but with clay. I don't know. It might be hard. Yeah, I can't even imagine making clay art. That sounds tough to me. I think it would be tough. Okay. So I need a new target, and I am carving my way through my backlog of characters, because so last year, I'm usually really good about my revenges. I'm knock on wood, but I've always been able to revenge in the past. And I really try hard to make sure that everybody that draws for me, I draw back. That said, last year I was moving. I was like moving to a new apartment the last week of Art Fight, and I didn't get to finish all my attacks. Which means I had some left over from last year. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now in this like first couple days, is I am drawing those revenge attacks, even though they won't show up as revenges because it's for the prior year. So Friendly Leah's that I just did, that's actually for last year. I was returning fire just a year late. Don't even mention clay, working on clay attack at the moment. Friendly Leah. Yeah, I saw some of your clay, you were doing like a claymation the other day. I saw that on your stream. I posted my first attack today. So far, Art Fight seems really fun. I'm so glad, TGK. Art Fight is really fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm gonna bring up on screen real quick. I know it's messy because I don't have a dual monitor set up right now. I have this, so you guys can see the chat and OBS Studios. But in the middle, right here, is Ivory. She is a ghost character that I owe a revenge art attack for. So we're gonna draw her today. And earlier I went through Pinterest. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. And no, not this one. That's not what I was looking for. But like, we're gonna go to all my pins for a second, because somewhere in here is this. And I saw this pose and I kind of wanted to do it. I know that this ghost character has legs. She doesn't have like the wispy ghost tail, but I like this pose. I think that this is good for inspiration. So we're gonna use this. But we're gonna draw, we're gonna draw Ivory. So this character with this pose. That is the plan. For now. For now. And we're gonna try that. Art Wars, yes! Sticky Art Shorts, hello! We are art fighting. We are drawing some art attacks. And we just finished one for Friendly Leah, in fact, which was really fun. And now we're going, yeah, Toad Kitty, that's a cool pose. Yeah, so you guys kind of get to see my process from the beginning this time, where I kind of start with like an idea. I get like a pose reference, and then I just sort of like come in here and I'm like, all right, with like the messy pencil brush, we're gonna figure this out. So like, here's kind of, whoops, where the head goes, right? We have like this head with an ear on the side. And her character is not like so cheruby, so maybe we won't do such a cherub face. Maybe we'll do more like this. There we go. And I don't know how well you guys can see this. Yeah, you guys can see it. That's fine. I just had to check real quick. You could revenge Wolf maybe, since they did some attack on you, I think. Yeah, I will. Oh, believe me. Like, let me steeple my fingers like a villain real quick. I will definitely be attacking Wolf. It is coming. But first I have to get through these, because otherwise I will get distracted so easily and forget to draw these people back, and I don't want to do that. Because they've been waiting a whole year for their return fire from last year, so I don't want to leave them in the dust 2 years in a row. That would be absolutely criminal. So we're gonna do this first. But then, when I'm done with this list, and it's a short list and it's getting shorter with every drawing, I am coming for the rest of you. It is going to be an all-out battle. It's like that Battlefield song that I'm not gonna play because it will get my live stream claimed for sure. But yeah, so here we have a little ghost head and some shoulders that are actually really small comparative to the body. So let's not use that. Let's use freehand and kind of just make this a little bigger, because I think the shoulders should probably be, probably should be a tiny bit bigger. We're gonna try something like that. I think that's a little bit more accurate. There we go. And I'm gonna just add a body because we need a body. It's not just a headshot. Also, I don't know why I do this to myself. I tend to draw mostly full body pieces instead of just doing like a headshot or a bust or something, when I could easily just do a detailed bust instead. I just always forget that. I see a reference with like a full body and I feel like I have to draw a full body, but you don't have to do that. If you're art fighting, you can draw like as close up or as wide as you want for your art attacks. You don't have to do full body like this. Like, this is just me not thinking critically, I guess. That would be a cool pose. What would? Oh, you're talking about the one I showed you earlier. Yeah, I read that before. I forgot. I had already read that. Someone please attack me so I have something to do. Happily joking. Wolf dog needs attacks. Everyone, attack wolf dog. Dog pile. Dog pile. Everybody jump on. Wolf, what is your user ID? Yeah, you gotta tell us that if you want people to attack you. Your stream is great background video. Brush Bomber, hello, Brush Bomber. Everybody say hi to Brush Bomber. Brush Bomber is an OG. They have been with my channel like since I started my channel, and they're super sweet. Always have nice things to say. Love, love, love Brush Bomber. Good to see you. Toad Kitty, I'll add you to my mass attack. Do it. Add Wolf Dog to your mass attack. Bing, oh, I see you're still streaming. I know, surprise, right? I usually don't stream for very long. I'm usually kind of in and out. Like, I'm like, okay, well, I did my thing and now I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run far and fast because I'm an introvert. I have extrovert tendencies, but that's all learned because for work and stuff. But like, I get my energy zapped so easily by social things. So like streaming, like I see people stream for like Pilfer can stream for like an 8-hour day, and I think other people can stream for like, I don't know, 5 hours on average or something crazy, and crazy to me. And me, I'm like, oh man, I streamed for 2 hours. That's awesome, because I didn't like stop after the first hour. Yay, go me. Because that social battery, man, it's like, it just never really kicked in for me. I like stayed kind of socially, I don't know, like my energy just caps for some reason. But I do love this. I love being able to do stuff live. And I do love collaborative things. Like, as you guys know from my other streams, collaborating is like one of my favorite things to do. I just love the idea of creating together. I think there's something truly, truly special about co-creating. I think co-creating is amazing. So I would highly recommend co-creating. I love co-creating. That said, collaborating and co-creating, it's still like, I don't know, it still makes me anxious and I still have to like put my energy into it, you know? And so that's all I had to say about that. So I don't think I'm gonna do a full body for this one. I think I'm gonna do like a half body, and we're kind of gonna stop like here. We're gonna cap it at the thighs. But I do like this pose. And then for the hands, oh, I don't know. You gotta figure out what to do with her arms. I don't totally love like the reference with the arms are kind of like, I don't know, like dinosaur arming a little bit. Or they're just loose. They're loosey-goosey, which is great for that pose because she's very fluid. So I'm not, let me back that up a little bit. I'm not like nitpicking the artist who did this pose because it's beautiful. I love it. It's gorgeous. It's phenomenal. I don't know. I want to do something different with the arms. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't saying anything else. Okay. So let's combine those two layers so I can center it a little bit more now that I know that I'm not going to do legs. And then, yeah, the site is still pretty slow. That's probably going to go on for at least the first 4 days, maybe the whole first week. Cool, by the way. I hate streaming because I can only stream on my phone and it's very glitchy. Anything past 2 hours drains me, says Sticky. Yeah. I'm with you there. I stream 1 to 2 hours max. Same. Big same. It's always slow in the first few days. That's so true. And it won't let you send the link. Yeah, you can't send a link in chat, but what you can do is like put the little squiggly mark, like do, here, let me show you. Do one of these and then write your art fight name after the squiggly mark, because then when they do if anybody wants to go to your account, all they have to do is go to their account and then replace their name after the squiggly mark with your name, and that will take them to your page. That's my little workaround for like putting hyperlinks in the chat. Okay, so again, I need something with arms here, and I need another layer to do it so that I can move them around and stuff. I kind of feel like this one can kind of just like, is that too, am I copping out by draping this? Oh gosh. Well, what if I had them cross the body, you know, kind of like that whole like, I don't know. See, I was sitting here talking about I didn't want to do what the OP reference artist did, but now I'm like, I'm still not doing what they did, but I'm like, I don't have any better ideas, right? Like, okay, well, if you're so clever, you do it. And then it's like, now I'm trying to do it, and it's like, I actually don't know what to do. So we're gonna maybe have like her hold her own hand kind of thing, maybe? I don't know, I'm gonna try it and see what that gets me. You know, just like that shy kind of like pose. But then I kind of need a reference for hand holding. So let me go back to Pinterest. We're gonna find this. We're gonna find a hand reference because that's what my art board is for. My how to art Pinterest board. So we're gonna show you guys what I'm doing again. Ta-da! And hands and feet and props. And I think I have, and if I don't have it in the Discord, or not Discord, in the description of the video, I will add it after the stream, so you can always come back and grab it. But like my Pinterest, I have a how to art board, and it's like broken up into all these different sections. We've got character design, expressions, poses, clothing, hats and hair, hands and feet, and things like that. And so like you can use my collection of references if you want to. I'm kind of just scrolling through here looking for a picture of somebody's hands like kind of like interlaced, so I can see like not two people holding hands, but maybe there's a reference of one person just kind of like clasping their hands together. And I mean, I could maybe kind of sort of use this as an example. Yeah, I think I can roll with this. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work, I think. I'm gonna try. You can't see anything. Oh, it didn't show? Oops. My bad. I'm sorry. I thought it was showing. Can you all see it? Did it work? Oof. It's not letting me send that either. Oh, no. You're talking about your... Well, just write the name without the squiggly then. Maybe, like, try that with no squiggly mark. The squiggly mark might be making it a hyperlink or something. I don't know. Getting your reference folder would be awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. I mean, I could probably, like... Man, I could drop this in the chat right now. I think I can send links because it's my stream, maybe. I'll try. We can definitely try. Let's go back to here. And then we'll go back to that little reference I had up real quick. Let's see. Maybe you guys can see that, I don't know. But I did try to drop you my Pinterest board if you're interested in seeing that. That is there for you. And now I gotta look at my reference and my pose. I'm so sorry, Wolf Dog, that is not letting you send it. Oh, it did work. Okay, good. Or no, my link worked. I think because I am the stream, like, it's my stream, I can send you guys links. I just don't think you can send links. Okay, so let's, oh goodness, let's see what I can do about these hands. Hands, right? The bane of every artist's existence. Is that not the thing? All right, so man, I gotta invert this in my head too because it's upside down and flipped in the drawing that I'm looking at. But we'll try to make it work. So we've got. We're gonna. Nope. Let's try again. First things first. I kind of want the hand shape here, okay? And then for this arm back here, first of all, it's too short. Let's fix that. And rotate it a tiny bit so that it comes down, yeah, like here. That's where that should be, I think. I still think it's a tiny bit, maybe too small. It might be wrong. I can try. We're gonna try a little bit like that, maybe. Okay, and then for this other hand, my goodness, how am I gonna do this? Hands are annoying, bro. I have to simplify them to like a finger and a blob, Toad Kitty says. Imagine drawing hands. I know, right? Ugh, it's so hard, but so rewarding when you get it right. It's just like, it's one of those things that like, sometimes you just gotta do it, you know? You just gotta. We're going to, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this hand overlapping that one, and then like the thumb just kind of like going under this thumb, and this one kind of coming out like this. And then, I know this looks like garbage right now, but I'm working on it. I'm gonna make it make sense, okay? Give me a second. So, boo, 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 boo. And I drew the hands too small. Classic me mistake. So, I want that hand to tuck into this one, and the fingers will kind of like show up back here. But I also kind of like need to like not make them so dang small. The hands are so small and the head is so big. Here's a little point of reference for anyone that has trouble like with scaling their hands, knowing when they're too big or too small. Check how big the size of your head is. If it looks like they couldn't cover their face with their hands, then the hands are too small. Or if they can cover like their whole head with their hands are too big. So you want the hands to kind of like be big enough to cover the face. So that's just kind of like, that's kind of what I do. I look for that. And then I gotta bring this arm back over here to actually line up with that hand. And voila! We have ourselves a pose, hands and all. And then the detail work really comes in when I'm doing the line art, so that's where it's gonna get me. But for right now, I'm gonna just erase some of those pencil marks, and we're gonna Wait, what's going on over here? What's this? What's this? Oh, right. I know what I did there. It's fine. Everything's fine. No need to panic. Everything is fine. We're fine. Friendy Leah. Good to see you again, friend. Good to see you. So, Lunar Garden, the mental gymnastics for artist hands. I know. Yes, hands are annoying, bro. I have to simplify. You said that and I read that. Yeah, I still agree. Lemon, how often do you stream? I'm pretty busy this week, but I'd like to check in longer next week. I stream twice a month. I might do more just because it's art fight season, but usually I stream 2 weekends out of a month. And my streaming schedule is on my community tab. So if you go to community tab and you scroll down to where the calendar is, which it just posted yesterday, so it should actually be at the top now. But each month I post a calendar and it shows when videos are coming out and when I stream. And I try to always post the videos on schedule. Sometimes I miss them, but it happens. But yeah, the streaming schedule is there. And the next one here, I'll just show you guys. I can do that. I can show you. Let's go over here to display and we'll go to my channel here and we'll go over to community tab. And on the community tab, just like that, we have our schedule for July. So today's stream is right here, and then the next one will be the 16th. And again, I might stream again next weekend just because it is Art Fight this month, but it's not guaranteed, so that's why it's not on the calendar. I may become a regular around here. That would be phenomenal. Don't panic, it's organic. I don't know what you're talking about, but that is so funny. I love it. The art you have there is not bad, like you said. I need to back up to catch the rest of this conversation. I feel like I missed something. Some random guy said, well, Pizza Demon Demon Chibi just has thumbs and mittens. Yeah, sometimes it's just worth it to take the simplified version, the simplified way out. To be honest, when drawing hands, I always think of them as fries. Believe it or not, that actually works. Oh, nice! That's a good workaround. That's clever. The art you have there is not bad, like you said. The art who has where? I do feel like I missed something. I'm so sorry. I finally learned a solid process on how to get hands right every time. Let me switch back over to the canvas. There we go. Bless you, says Friendy Leah, and Toad Kitty, don't panic, it's organic. Yeah, I definitely missed something. I'm so sorry. You got attacked, Wolf Dog. Congrats! Yay! And Ram just finished a friendly fire. Look at you guys being so productive. That's amazing. You said your art was trash, lol. Oh, no, I mean, it takes work, right? Like there's good days, there's bad days. Some days the art is good, other days the art is really struggling. But yeah, I would love to have you become a regular on this channel and on the stream. I've got like 114 art videos. So there's a lot of content here, but we're always making more, and I'd like to hang out with you on stream too. I think we're ready to go into line art, to be honest. Like, this is as much of a sketch as I need. I don't really need much more other than this. I just sort of need my pose and anatomy worked out, and then I add the details while doing line art. I don't do like a cleanup sketch in between sketching and line art. I just you know, streamline. Congratulations on being attacked. Yes, Wolf Bomber, congrats. And TGK says, someone attacked me this morning. It's the first attack I received in Art Fight, and it was so cute. That's great. That's so good. I love waking up to new Art Fight attacks. It's like such a good feeling. It reminds me of why July is awesome, and I love July so much. And I gotta pull my reference back up because I'm trying to do line art now, and I don't even know what I'm supposed to be drawing. I kind of, it got like, you know, it got a little bit covered up, and I gotta fix that. So we're gonna fix that by bringing this back up, my reference back up. You don't know what I'm looking at, but it's there. I promise. It is there. Man, it is like my screen. I need a 2-screen setup, to be honest. This 1-screen thing is just, it is killing me right now. It is so hard to stay organized with only 1 screen when streaming. Enough rambling. We need to draw. Time to find another target. Go for it, Wolf Dog. You know, crush that art in a good way. All right, line art time. Let's start. I never start with the face. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't start with the face. So I guess we're gonna start with the body. This one has cuffed sleeves. So we're gonna start there. And we're gonna draw the cuffs first. Oop, I drew that a little wonky. And that one's wonky too. We'll get this right. It will be right. There we go, there's one cuff. And we're gonna go for the other one right here. And I just kind of like got a little impatient and didn't wait for it to snap into place, so I'm gonna clean up my own edges here. There we go. Yay! That's uneven. Oh no. Okay. I have a nifty little trick for this. It's called the distort tool. It might make it a little bit, man, it might make it a little bit blurry, but if it does, I'll just draw over it again. So there we go. For now. Actually, it's killing me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta draw over it. I gotta draw over it because I can't have it being all weird and blurry. New layer. Line art tool. Let that snap into place. Ooh. There we go. There we go. And we're gonna go here and erase the one that I messed up. So we're gonna get rid of that. And we can now fix the opacity and like collapse these. So other than July art fight, what kind of like art stuff do you do the rest of the year? Like when art fight's not here, what do you like to do? With all that free time you're not drawing art attacks? Or do you still draw other people's characters? Are you like typically doing gift art or commissions maybe? Like what is everybody's usual routine the rest of the year when it comes to their art? Animation sometimes, Flow Purple says. I wish I did more. I think we said that earlier. I do wish I did more animation. Maybe I'll learn from you. I can learn how to be a better animator. Toad Kitty, mostly I make videos on YouTube, so mostly warrior cat stuff and animations. Another animator, man, you guys are like putting me to shame here. There's so much animation happening. I really should step up my game. I gotta get with it. I gotta get with the animation program, you know? Speaking of animation programs, what programs are you guys using? That's like always interesting to me. Like, where are people, like what programs, what software are you using to make your animations? Some random guy, I draw random stuff that comes into your head and you write. Brush Bomber, I've never been a part of an animation fight, so I can't talk about that at all. Has it like, are you like interested in it at all, or is it just not something that really resonates with you, Brush Bomber, like doing the art fight thing? Let's see, how could I draw the other side of this? Oh man, this collar. Like that. That's how we're gonna do that. And then we'll just do that with that, and then this will come around like that. There we go. Now this shirt has a color, and we're gonna move on to sleeves. Harry, give me a number out of 11. 11 is such a specific, that's so random. I choose number 11, Wolf Dog, because usually it's 1 out of 10, or 1 out of 100, but 11, I'm gonna have to go with 11. Yeah, number 11. Abstracted, I use Clip Studio Paint to animate. It's just easier for me since I already use it as my main drawing app. I want to learn Clip Studio so bad, but it's such a commitment to have to like sit down and learn. Toad Kitty says they use Flip-a-Clip, and then TGK will normally doodle in their school notebooks when art fight is not happening. That's cool. Man, hold on to those. And if you ever get to that place where you're like, oh, this art is old and I'm so much better now and I'm embarrassed and I don't want anybody to see it, do not rip it up, don't throw it away, don't black it out with like a Sharpie marker. Keep it. Trust me. You're gonna want your old art when you're much, much, much further along, because even though it might be embarrassing when you get a little bit better, when you get a whole lot better, you're gonna wish you still had the artwork to show like where you started and where you came from and how much you've improved. So don't destroy those. Keep those notebooks. Seriously. It's like I hear people say all the time how much they regret getting rid of their old notebooks and like hiding or throwing away old art. Some random guy picked a really big number. Brush Bomber, to be honest, I didn't know Art Fight existed until your streams and videos. That's pretty much the only reason. Yeah, I do think I was technically pretty sure. I could be wrong, so like don't hold me to it, you know, but like I'm pretty sure I was the first person to do an Art Fight tutorial on YouTube. And now there's a lot of them, which is amazing because now you can find what you're looking for. If I don't have it, somebody else probably will. But I like to think that my tutorials and my videos are pretty inclusive. They've got like, I've packed a lot of information in my videos, so hopefully it's helping out. The feedback's been really good, which I'm glad for. But yeah, Art Fight is just stellar, honestly. If you feel up to it, I do recommend giving it a try. It's a lot of fun. It's very much like interactive. There's so much community involvement in it. Like you're getting to draw with other artists, which just feels amazing. There's something just so amazing. I'm flipping it upside down now. Ow, my knee. Oh, I hit the desk again. Toad Kitty says, aw. Hi, Pilfer, welcome to the stream. You missed it. We were drawing Friendly Leah's character earlier. I'm gonna show you real quick. Ta-da! We have Friendly Leah's time princess here, or future princess, that we drew at the beginning of the stream. Toad Kitty says, I'm proud of my art, so I just look back and remember how I felt about the art. That's good. Yeah, don't get bitter. Love your old art. It's like self-love, right? Love yourself and where you came from and love your old art. Abstracted, old art is great to look at to see where you started, plus you can redraw them. Agreed, 10,000%. That's so true. So such a good thing to do too, just to like, if you're ever feeling like in a rut, pick up an old drawing that you know you could do better and redraw it, because that will definitely help you get unstuck. Peanut Brittle, I used to just naturally throw away my old art, but I'm starting to keep it now. That's good. You should definitely try to keep it when and where you can. Oh, TGK, I don't plan on throwing that old art out. LO, in fact, our hallways are covered with random drawings you made. That's great. Love the support. I just realized when I open this back up, because it's upside down, it almost looks like it's doing like the Spider-Man pose, like it could be holding like onto webs here, but that's not it. That's not what we're drawing. Kind of looks like it, but that's not where we're going with this. Friendly Bay, I know, right? Thank you! I appreciate it, Pilfer. Toad Kitty, oh my god, I love redrawing old art. Same, big same. It's like one of the few times I do actually give my characters the attention they deserve. Is when I'm like, oh, you know what? I feel like redrawing that. Just to kind of like sort of test myself to see like how I'm doing and how my growth is coming along. I like that. I think these are coming in good, so I'm gonna go ahead and collapse them down because I'm really happy with these sleeves. Well, there's another stream that I'm gonna watch, so I should go, but if you're still going after it's done, I will back. Okay, I'll see you later, Peanut Brittle. After this stream is over, I do have a redirect sending everyone over to, what was that other stream? I can't believe I'm blanking on it now, but like, another streamer, oh, unless they finish their stream, I don't know. No, they're not done. They're still, Phoenix Mast is still streaming right now. And they probably will outstream me, I think, because they usually stream for many more hours than I do, so I have it set up so that we can kind of like raid them after I'm done streaming, which I think will be really fun because I've never gotten to do anything like that before. So that'll be, I hope you guys will go with me to Phoenix's stream so that we can all sort of like kind of raid the other creator and do like I don't know, like a mob a little bit. It'll be a tiny mob because we're a tight-knit group, but it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. Should I post another OC or find someone to attack? I think you should do both. If you have another OC that you would like to get drawn, you should definitely post it. That way other people can draw it, but also pick out another character to attack. It's fun. Art stream attack. Yes. Art stream art attack. Yeah. Or art fight art stream art attack. Ooh, that's a lot. But yeah, they're also streaming art fight art attacks right now too. So I saw last night their scheduled stream and I was like, ooh, I wonder if we can crash their party. I think that would be really, really fun. I have multiple copies of my artwork. That's good. Definitely try to save them as often as you can. There is a belt on this character, I'm realizing. So we're gonna come in here and we're just gonna make it a chunky belt because it is kind of chunky anyway in the reference. So we're gonna bring this belt out like this. And here, and that's not really centered. That's not hitting center. So let's fix this. That's not how I wanted to do that. I wanted to like, yeah, like this kind of, but like bring it over more because that's more centered. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at like the way the torso, you know, like it's like twisting like this. So we want to bring the belt to the center of the body. So now that I did that, I'm gonna have to redraw it, of course, because it's all warped and funky. Attack some TGK. I actually remember the attack. Hang on. Okay. Whoa. I gotta think. I'll start making a reference sheet. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Yes. Okay, I have 3 characters on my mass attack done. Good job. You want to include a few more. Who wants to be included? Yes, Slither volunteers. You have a Slither volunteers as tribute. Definitely. Take advantage of the fact that there are other art fighters here in the chat right now and add them to your target list. For sure. I think I'm gonna want to bring the belt, like, yeah, there's good. I think there is good. I'm gonna go with it because to me, that looks more center of the body. So we're gonna roll with that. I'm gonna actually merge that down and start a new layer so that we can work on the shirt and the skirt so that we can get to the hair and the face because those are the really defining features. Found somebody to attack. Good job, yay! So there is Alexander _ 000. Is the 000 for like out of office? Out of order? Is it out of order? I feel like that's the acronym for out of order. Alexander out of order. Is that what your username stands for? My account is up and ready. Some _ random _ guy. Everybody go attack. Go attack both of them. Go attack Slither and some random guy. They both need. They need the rush of battle. Man. Okay. I think I can do this. I think I need to get off the eraser brush though to do it. So we're gonna like just kind of like come in here like this, and we're gonna bring the shirt around like that. And then I gotta like, man, I gotta bring, hold up, because the sleeve it's gotta like come out from behind, but then go in front of the body. Does that make sense? So like it starts behind the body. Oh no! But then it goes like that. There we go. Nailed it. So then I can just erase that part that overlapped there. Perfect. Man, easy peasy. Now we're on to the skirt, and then we can move on to, oh no. I was like, oh, all I gotta do is finish these clothes, and then I can draw the face and hair. Fun. And then I saw this. I saw the hands, and I remembered there, I still gotta draw hands in this one. Oh no, that's a thing I gotta do. I should do that. Should I do that first? Should I just do it now? Should I get it over with? Get the pain of this over with now? Kind of feel like, oh, do I? Raptor Kayla, I have more simple designs. What team is she on? Hello, Ro. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Purple 14. I need sustenance. Feed yourself. Everybody remember while you're art fighting to stretch, to hydrate, and yes, to feed yourself. Eat food. Food is important. Food is valid. Make sure you eat. Ram, if anyone wants to attack me, my art fight is Mellow High XD. Mellow High XD, no W on the mellow. So just check the chat to figure out how to spell that. Thank you, Abstracted. I'm like, I'm getting myself ready to take on these hands. Oh gosh. Okay. This isn't that hard, right? Like, I can do this. This is fine. We're just gonna keep spinning it around until yeah, we're gonna, okay. Yes, we're doing it. All right, so we're gonna bring the wrist down, and then we're gonna kind of like let the thumb come out like this. And then it kind of folds up because it's like, you know, it's resting on the side of the other hand. Kind of like that. That's sort of like what I was going for, at least. I'm trying to make that a thing, make that look like a thing that it should look like. And then this one gets tucked under. The easy hand is done. The easy hand that's hiding under the other hand. That part was easy and it's done now. So I think, oof. Actually, I went a little too far with this part right here. We're gonna back that up because that's gonna affect, that affects the other hand. So now that I said that, the other hand thumb kind of like comes through here. Like that. So like it should be sort of like that, but then like this is this part of the hand right here is this part. So now I gotta get the index finger here. So we're gonna like just sort of like that. And then some extra knuckles here. And then the pinky finger at the very back. Hopefully I did all right there. I have to hide the sketch layer to see if that actually reads. I don't love it. Something about it's not right. I'm not sure what it is. Something, whoosh, something's not right. Goodness, what could I do better? How could I make this better? Maybe if, I don't know. Am I making it better? Am I making it worse? Let's check it. We've got this, it was that, and now it's that. I feel like, okay, new layer. Let's figure this out. The knuckles for the fingers should go in a curved line, I think, maybe. So, whoa. Hands, man, they're hard, right? Like they're just hard. Bring the opacity down here so I can see what I'm doing. You could use your own hands as reference. I know, but then like if I'm holding them, I can't draw while I'm holding my hand at the same time. It's tricky, but normally, yeah, if you're just looking at one hand and they're not interacting, even like just holding a cup, right? Like I could look at my hand holding a cup to draw it, but this is a little bit trickier. I just had to make her hold her own hand. What was I thinking? Okay. Confidence. It's all about confidence. Just make confident line art and nobody will know, right? Like, that's how that works, right? Right? Somebody back me up here? Oh, man. Okay. And now I'm gonna just sort of like come in here and erase these lines a little bit. And I think like kind of had the right idea, but the wrist needs to start here and that needs to bump out a little bit for the pinky knuckle, I think. Maybe. If I erase this, will it match up? Will this look right? Also, maybe the hands are just too detailed. Maybe I should have gone simpler. Maybe I'm making it hard on myself because I tried to draw... Oh gosh. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that my hand was so close to the camera. I am going to bring this down by like a lot because we don't need that layer to be so bright anymore. And then we're gonna come in here and add a confident outline to this as if this turned out exactly how I wanted it to. And maybe I can fool myself into thinking it looks right. Pro tip, you ever want your line art to look more confident, make the outer line, the outline, not all the details on the inside, but the outside line just bolder. I say pro tip as if I'm like asserting myself as a professional. I am not. That is not what I'm saying. Professional hobbyist, maybe. I now am reminded of the animator's nightmare, the ball of tiny hands in Dragon Amid. I am not even close to being far enough in my animator journey to be worried about animating hands. I am like seriously still trying to do the basics. I have a video with like all my beginner level animations kind of like compiled together somewhere on my channel, and I haven't really animated since, so I'm like definitely behind. I like them now, actually. Man, that outline trick did the trick. I feel like that worked, you know? Like, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Because I feel like that definitely worked. I could maybe like add like a little... No, not like that. That's not the right place for it, but like something like that for knuckles for the hand that's tucked under. Bam! Hands are out of the way. Now we can get back to the fun stuff. Yes! Woo! Did it. I chose werewolves because all the OCs I wanted to draw were on Team Vampire, but if I didn't have any OCs I wanted to draw, I would have chosen Vampire. That's a good strategy too, to look at like the people you want to attack and see what team they predominantly choose. Toad Kitty is Team Vampire. Ro, good question. What team is everybody? Slither is Vampire. Some random guy said Maid. I think they were talking about something different. Oh, you're Dragon Maid. Got it. Spirit is okay. Team Werewolves and Abstracted Vampires. Moss Werewolves. Ro, also a Vamp. Toad Kitty Vamps. I think we covered that. Yes. Okay. And you do love Team Werewolf though. Yeah, I'm Team Werewolf as well. And Toad Kitty, yeah, I would have been werewolf, but I'm terrible at humans. LOL, vampire. I did not, I draw everything. Like I may not be great at it, but I will definitely try. So I didn't pick based on like what type of characters I draw or anything like that, although I could have, and I think that's a good way to help make up your mind about like what team you want to be on. But for me, it was just, I don't know, I was like, man, would I rather be a werewolf or a vampire? And like, I would totally rather be a vampire if, you know, they didn't have to drink blood, because like, man, that's just like, I only just recently mastered the art of not passing out when getting blood drawn, like in the last year or two. Like before that, I would just always faint when drawing blood. And so I was like, yeah, the vampire life is not for me. That's just not, it's not a good match, you know? It's not a good combination. It's not a good mix for me. So as a result, yes, I am Team Werewolf by default, I guess. Just like process of elimination. That was my method, at least this year, for picking a team. Oh gosh. How do I want to do this? Like that, I think? Yes, we'll do that. I'm trying to figure out where I want my crinkles and folds to be in the skirt so it doesn't just look like a tube. And that'll do it. Look at that. One more step down. Clothing complete. Hands complete. Pose complete. Now we're on to the head, the face, the hair. Soon, before you know it, we'll be on color. Over the Hill, hello, welcome to the stream, Over the Hill Phil. I'm 56 and just learning digital art, never too old to learn. This is so true. Absolutely. In fact, learning keeps you young. It like helps combat Alzheimer's, if I'm not mistaken. Because as long as you're keeping your neural pathways, developing new pathways in the brain, it helps keep it from, I guess, deteriorating, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, learning is good for you. It's healthy and it helps keep you, you know, sound of mind and all that jazz. Abstracted, unless you're Marceline from Adventure Time, then you only have to eat things that are red. I could get behind that. Nobody told me about this loophole. I would have chosen to be a vampire. Okay, well now I know if I'm ever given the choice, if ever like a vampire's like, I'm going to eat you, unless like you want to be a vampire too. Or is that how that works? I feel like that's not how that works. I feel like if they eat you, you just die. That's what makes vampires scary. I feel like that's the deal. And then like, only if they really like you are they like, okay, I'm willing to share this planet with you and add you to the number of competition I have. Because I want you to stick around or something. Clearly I am not up to snuff on my vampire lore. Gonna take a mac and cheese break, go for it. Get some food, eat, eat, eat. Make sure you are nourished, make sure you are hydrated, make sure you are stretching. I'm gonna stretch, actually. Let me stand up and stretch my poor legs, because I've been sitting for so long. I'm just gonna rock back and forth from foot to foot and do a little off-screen shimmy that you guys can't see, which is fine by me. And get my stretch on before we draw the rest of this character. But yeah, you can see, like, this is kind of how it's going so far. I think we've got something good here. I think it worked out pretty decently for our ghost friend Ivory. Good on you, Toadie. Never give up. You can do it if you stick with it. Yeah, absolutely. You're a minor, but I hope to be an artist. Toad Kitty, yes. Draw as much or as little as you like. Do what makes you happy with your art. Toad Kitty, okay, I have my victim from you, Slither. Ooh, they're calling you out, and they have chosen one of your characters to attack. Okay, I'm gonna sit back down. I think that's enough stretching. I've got my tea, I'm gonna hydrate with some tea. Water is better for hydration, but I've got a tea right now, and that's what I'm gonna drink. Oh, it's Nephis. We're gonna skip Nephis. I love Nephis off stream, but again, highly like them. Really like them. Great musicians, but their lyrics are not always family friendly. So, moving on. Ooh, I like this. Can you guys hear that? Sounds interesting to me. Okay. Oh no, my reference just kind of like peaced out. Where did it go? There she is. Okay, back to it. Now to make this character look like the character. So first things first, we grab our nose, and then we're gonna add a mouth. With this head tilt, I kind of want to do like a nice big smile. That might be too big. That might be too small. There we go, that one's just right, like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna roll with that. That's our look for right now. I don't know what I'm doing right now with this look, this expression. I'm like winging it. This is 100% winging it. I don't know if it's gonna look good. I'm just going with it, and we'll see what we get. We'll see. All right, I might change the mouth later, but that's okay. It's on its own layer, so we can do that. Let's pick out some eyes. Harry, you're right about keeping your mind sharp. I still play video games too. It's great for keeping sharp-minded. Yes, I only say it because I took a class on, I minored in psychology. I was a film major with a double minor in business and psychology, and one of my courses that I chose to do was like older development psychology rather than like child psychology, like the opposite of that. And one of the things that we were kind of like learning was about like, obviously, Alzheimer's, part of it is genetic, and you can't really control that, but what you can control is keeping your mind sharp by constantly exposing yourself to new stimulus and trying to learn new things and create those new neural pathways in the brain so that you know, you're not always just fixated on things that are I don't know, mentally wearing down. I don't have the right language for it. Like clearly, like I said, I minored in it and I took like a class on this topic, like one. So I'm by no means an expert, but yeah, that's my gist. That's my takeaway. Okay, who else wants to be featured in the attack? Toad Kitty is on a roll with this mass attack. Everybody get your characters into them before it's complete. Take advantage while you can. I kind of want to draw, I think this is where I'm going wrong here. I'm like drawing facial features, but I don't even have like the shape of the face defined. And that to me feels like a recipe for disaster. So let me come in here and just try to put in some facial feature, or like at least the dome, you know, the skull, the skeleton, the... I get, what's another way I could word this, since I'm trying to vocalize my thoughts out loud. Sort of my canvas space, my area to draw in. Like, I won't know if the facial features are too big or too small, too wide or too narrow, unless I give her like a head shape to draw them in. So that's that. And I almost feel like I could bring this a little more center. There we go. And to draw some eyes. Hello, Moss. You are confused, but you will join too. Welcome to the stream, Moss. And so they're asking for your characters to draw on ArtFight. If you don't have an ArtFight account, it is an art trading game that happens every summer in July. You just sign up for it at artfight.net and submit one of your characters as a character. I will very, very, very briefly, very quickly show you what I mean. So let's go to Will this work? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna come over here to, I'm gonna make this a little bigger, to Artfight. This is artfight.net, and then if you wanted to submit your own character after you create an account, you go here to submit, and then character, what I've highlighted, to add one of your characters for Toad Kitty to attack. And if you want to attack somebody else, and by attack we mean draw their characters, it's a gift. It's an art trading game. If you want to art trade with them, you can attack their characters by submitting an attack here. You just gotta have this character ID number right here, which if you click on the clipboard, it copies the ID so that you can use it. And that's how that works in a nutshell. I definitely think if you need more information, I have an entire tutorial on my YouTube channel for that. It's actually my featured video right now, and I have a full playlist that will help you with all the ins and outs of Artfight if you're looking for them. I don't need the help, but thank you, I appreciate it. I just didn't know if it was too late to join. Oh, no, it's not too late to join Artfight, and I don't think it's too late to join the mass attack that they were asking. Let me see. That Toad Kitty was asking for. Yeah, just volunteer. They're just looking for volunteers right now, so let them know what your Artfight name is, and that way they can find your characters. Pilfer, yes, Artfight's gonna be lit. It is. I love Artfight. Like, it is the best. Artfight is amazing. All right, so I guess we can come in here now and give this character some eyeballs so that she can see and stuff. You know, novel idea, letting a character have eyes to see. And oh gosh. I guess we can do, do I want to do hair or eyebrows first? I guess it depends on the style of the hair, right? So I'm gonna look at my reference again. I'm gonna do the eyebrows first and then draw on the hair. So let's do that. And to do that, I kind of need, there we go. Ta-da! Oh, you know what? I didn't like that. That's better. Okay. Now she has eyebrows. It's the little things, right? All about the little things. Okay, and some pupils would be good. It's kind of getting that like Disney-esque sort of vibe, and I'm not complaining. I kind of like it. She looks cute. We're going to go ahead and keep this. So I'm going to collapse those layers because the face is, it looks good to me. So I'm gonna go with it. And now we just gotta add some hair, some color, and some glowing effects because she is a glowy ghost. So I like this music too. It's Fiesta Jaroka. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Yeah, it's up in the screen. You can see that at the top of the screen, right above my pin, right here, right there, where I try to give attribution to all the music. Howdy y'all, the Artfight grind is upon us. It is Crystal Tide. Pilfer Pup, I'm going to draw 5 characters just to one-up you, Toad Kitty. Oh, the competitiveness. I love it. It's so good. All right, so this character has sort of like a loose bun in her hair. So first, I kind of want to give her the actual, like her hair actually like getting like kind of like pulled back into the bun. And we need to give her a hairline as well. And she has sort of like the, how do I want it, like, oops, here we go. Has like, oops. How many oopses can I oops? Which layer am I on? This is fine. This is the layer I want to be on. Okay. So it's kind of like this. That's kind of what I was trying to say. Her hair kind of does like this, shape. Like, it's not like the Widow's Peak, but it kind of is. Does that make sense? Like, the Widow's Peak would be like that part under there. But that would be like the hairline for her, just like this. So I'm gonna keep drawing, sort of like pulling the hair back like this because I'm putting it up in a messy bun behind her. Everyone in chat is cool. Goodbye, Toad Kitty. All right, go have dinner, enjoy, and yeah, this is really going well. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while we draw some art attacks, or in some of your guys' cases, some mass attacks, which is great. I feel like I'm getting like that, was it Anita in the 101 Dalmatians, the female human character? Kind of getting that vibe from this right now, but we're about to change that by adding the rest of the look. So it is like, just like a really kind of big, messy, and a little bit chunky on the hair bun. So we're gonna do this like this. I'm gonna bring it all in here like that. I kind of don't, I want it to look like it still goes back behind the head too though. I don't want it to just end on one side head. It's not lopsided, we're just seeing it from this side. I think I can fix that a little bit by using the distort key. That's not entirely what I had in mind. That's better. So like I still want that volume, but I want it like, I don't know, it's like not giving me quite what I wanted. Maybe if I use this, that's a little better. I'll take it! Yay! We got there! Pilfer, what are you drawing? Wolf Dog finished my attack. Pilfer, I'm at work making double chocolate ice cream. Yes. The ice cream flavors are back. Pilfer is regaling us with the ice cream flavors. And I'm for it. I'm all about it. Wolf Dog, what's your art fight username? Ro wants to know. And Toad Kitty, Pilfer, I will draw more than. It is on. You look what you've started, Pilfer. You and Toad Kitty are now in a race to the finish line to see who can draw more attacks. Folks, I have good news. The line art for this character is completely finished now. Time for color. Man, I don't have like the reference on my, or the OP. Why did it just do that? Okay, so we're gonna have to do this. Come on, let me do it. We'll just type it in. artfight.net/, is it character? Yeah, character. And then / the character ID number, which in this case is 3194032. And if I go to that, and if Artfight is not gonna crash on me, I should be able to grab the reference so that I can actually color pick the colors directly from Ivory's reference sheet. There we go. So that worked. We're going to copy this image for reference. And again, like, she's nice and glowy, so we're gonna make her nice and glowy when we color her. But first, we need base colors. So we're going to lock our line art layer, oh my gosh, before I mess that up. And then we're gonna paste. If I can figure out how to do that, add, paste, done deal, great. Okay, so now let's put this up in the corner as our reference. Beautiful, love it. We are on point. I just realized I have no armrest. I can only imagine how that went. Some random guy, how you came about that realization. Oh man. I hope you're okay. Hope you didn't fall out of your seat or anything. No, why? What lanes did I not connect? Why is it doing this? Ugh. So ridiculous. Okay. Let me first clean up my line art because apparently I have lines that are not fully connecting and it's not letting me ink drop now. Stuff like that right there. And that one. What else is going to be an issue? The eyes are fine. Those are always like that, but I'll deal with that when that comes around. The sleeves look like they're closed. Belt's closed. T-shirt's closed. The skirt is not closed. We'll color that separately. Hands are closed. Hopefully that's it for like having that little bucket fill issue. Yeah, there we go. Fixed. We'll do the purple for the collar, for the cuffs. I will have to fix it on this color because it just, there was like a, it's a small issue. I'll fix it. No problemo. I feel like in the amount of time it's taken me to do the first attack, you guys have like already lapped me. Some of you are on multiple attacks already today. I'm sure it's fine, Moss. Then I reached the backrest after you tried to put your arm on it and it wasn't there. Yeah. It does happen that way sometimes. So this is still part of the collar underneath here, so we're gonna make that the same color as the color. Do you see what I did there? Oh, actually I wanted to do that last, so we're gonna bring this belt collar in. There we go. That side. The buckle, this color. Skin tone, this color. Same thing for the hands. Brilliant. I love how that's working out. This is going so well. She's so purple. With the background also being super purple, I don't feel like I realized quite how purple the ghost is in general. But now that I'm doing this on a gray background, wow! Speaking of gray background, that went swimmingly. Twice. Time to pick a new layer. Reference images off. I need to find more werewolf people to attack. So many of the people I follow are also vampire. Yeah, it's time to... That's another thing that happens each year because we pick different teams. Everybody like gets... We don't like migrate with our same team. We pick a new team each year. Sometimes you gotta like go find new opponents because all of your previous opponents are now on your team. Unless you don't mind doing friendly fires, that's always an option too, but it's kind of fun to get all those extra points for attacks. So we are going to manually color in the flats for this hair and for the skirt, because those have like gaps in them that unfortunately the autofill bucket will not ignore. I'm on Team Werewolf. Moss is on Team Werewolf. There you go. You've got somebody you can attack right here. Well, like 85% of the chat here are werewolves. Yeah, that's true. This is a pretty werewolf intense group. There are a lot of werewolves in here. That's what I meant to say. Okay, now to close off the skirt. We'll do like that. Ta-da! Cool, now I gotta fix what's happening here with the teeth and the eyes. So let's fix the teeth. We'll do the eyes here, we'll come back up here. Yikes. Here we go. I am also Team Werewolf, just throwing that out there as well, in case you were looking for more, oh gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Why am I so stumped for words right now? You're looking for another adversary. I am also a werewolf. It is canon. Have you guys, I know I asked this during my team reveal watch party video, but like, have you guys made any or are considering making any themed characters based on your team? Like, have you thought of like a backstory in canon for your werewolf or your vampire character, or even a self-sona, like how everybody's doing a spider sona right now? Have you thought about doing like an art fight sona for your team this year? Whoa, that did not go how I thought it was gonna go. Her eyes are blue, so we will give her blue eyes. All right, flats complete. She's looking so darling, I think, personal opinion, but it's the right opinion. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna make her glow. That's gonna be really interesting. Crystal, is it okay to ask for your user? Are you asking me or are you asking the chat in general? Toad Kitty says, I will battle you. Pilfer, I'm gonna battle you, Toad Kitty. Pilfer's coming for you. Tacky is a vampire. Pilfer, vampire rabbit. It's pretty specific. Wolf Dog, my sister says she's making a vampire who identifies as a werewolf. Ah, that's hilarious. I love it. That will be fun. I can already see like all of the headcanon for that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go for a multiply. We're gonna drop in some simple shadows, and then we're mostly just gonna make her glow. So let's try that first, just to get a little bit of texture and contour in here. And I think we'll use, I'm gonna try it with the hair purple as my shading color. We'll see how that works out for me. Okay. So far, so good. I like it. It's making for a nice shadow. Slither is back. The internet wasn't working. Welcome back. Crystal Tide. I was asking chat, LOL. I should be specific. Yeah, when I read it, I don't know if like I missed part of a conversation or something. But yeah. Everybody let them know like what team you're on, and if your team name is different than your YouTube name, how to write out your team, your art fight name. I do have a Discord and an art fight channel in Discord if you guys want to be able to gather all of that information in one place so that you don't have to keep posting it in chat. For anybody that has a Discord, is on Discord, likes Discord, maybe you don't like Discord, but it's useful so you use it. All of the above. All of you guys can check out the art fight madness happening in Discord on my Discord server. I invite you cordially. Cat Rage Cheese, hello, welcome to the stream. Rose says it's an option when submitting a drawing random, as in how do you go about it? I'm attackable, says Herbert Corkscrew, and they gave their username. So there you go. Go attack, everybody go attack Artistic Scrooge. I'm gonna make this, I think, a tiny bit bigger for this shadow, and then I'm gonna come in here and just drop it right under the chin there and clean up the edges. This song is very pretty. I like this one. It's just mood, you know? It's a mood. It's just a mood. And like I said, I'm going to keep the shadows really simple on this one, because I think for this character being a ghost, the highlights is where it's at. So I'm going to try to bring her to life with her highlights. do like shading and highlighting hair though. There's just something about it. It's like fun, you know? To get all these little like strands of hair in here. There we go. A little bit right here. Oh no! My hand clicked on it and made it do something weird. It was not what I was trying to do, but easy fix. There we go. I mean, that might do it. I can probably add just a few more here under the back of the hair, at the nape of the neck. Yeah. But otherwise, we're pretty much set there. I say as I continue to like add more shading. But it's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. And maybe these like fold lines on the skirt need a little shading. Oh, by the way, my art fight is Crystal Tide for anyone who wants, and they are Team Vampire. So for all the werewolves here, another vampire has entered the chat if you would like to go attack them. Lots of opportunity there to make your mark on a vampire character. I just realized again that there are hands on this drawing. I keep forgetting. I don't know how. I don't even know how it's possible, but I keep forgetting about the hands. But I need to shade the hands too, and somehow it just keeps escaping me that there are hands on this drawing and that they need to be colored and shaded too. Does anybody else have a ghost character? How do you do the luminescence part for your ghost? Like, if you're doing them digitally, do you have like a certain blend mode or style of pen that you use? Help me out here. Give me some ideas for how I might be able to, I don't know, make this character glow. She's got a glow. She's a ghost. And you bring that down a lot more to get like shadow here on the hands. There we go. Hands are shaded. Every time I zoom out, I see something else. I'm like, oh, but if I can shade that real quick, and then if I shade that real quick, and this here too, real quick. It's like this never-ending cycle, despite being a very simple drawing, right? Gaussian blur or bloom might work. Yeah, those might work. Crystal Tide, I like your PFP and its colors. Agreed. I agree. Hilfer has a good eye for that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on from shading, I think, and I'm gonna add, what I'm gonna do here, okay, so I have an idea, but it involves first that I collapse all those layers, because I'm going to not clip the next layer, I'm gonna do an add layer for our glow, because with add, I've kind of noticed, and it doesn't work every time, so I'm not sure, like, what am I missing here? Yeah, what Ro just said, use an add layer under the layer option. Yes, because even the line art will glow, like the black line art will glow with an add layer. So I feel like that has some potential. So let's do, ooh, something called Spectra. We gotta at least see what that looks like. I'm gonna hide the reference for a second. We're gonna just come in here. With the spectra on like full blast here. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I clipped it. Oh, I love it. Wow. Okay, so we're definitely gonna keep that, and then we'll add some other effects too, but that's so cool, right? Is it just me? That looks amazing, right? Very glowy, very spectral, just like the name implies. I do think, I'm a little heavy-handed. Oh gosh, on the hip here on this side. So I'm just gonna temper that down a teensy bit in the shoulder, teensy bit. There we go. Okay. Love those. Definitely keeping that. Okay, now we're gonna go back to add. Oh, but I wanted this layer to not be a clipping layer, so we're gonna go back to the original plan. We are gonna keep the spectral clipping layers though, because those look amazing. And then we're gonna go in here and we're gonna find. Oh, there's a luminescence. Ooh, light brush. Maybe we can start first with this. How big is it? I am literally just experimenting at this point. I don't really know what this stuff is gonna look like, but we're gonna find out. We'll find out together. Do you think this is cool? It's like when I was making the wings for my fairy, I already lost what I was trying to say. Pilfer says, really pretty, thank you. Oh, that's so good, Perry. Toad Kitty agrees. Yay! Proceeds to shove art down the mouth of a cutely. Aw. Eats all the art. We have an art eater, folks. There is an art eater in the chat. Okay, hang on. When I said make sure you eat today, I meant food. Make sure you eat food today. Hello! Welcome. Who just joined us? Is it the Purple Fandom? Hello, welcome to the stream. We are working on some luminescence for our ghost character here. And I gotta say, I'm pretty much stoked about these pins that I never use. Because these brushes are cool. And it really is having such a cool effect here. I'm not sure what to do here when we get towards the bottom. Kind of let it just fade out maybe. I feel like it could go a little wider in some of these. So when I started out, I was hugging the body very closely, and then when I got to the side, I went extra chunky with the line art. So maybe just going over this side a little bit to add some more volume to it. Welcome back, Flo Purple! Not an art eater, a consumer. Okay. Yeah, gosh, man, I do love it. So I'm gonna go back to the top layer now. It's also set to add. And I'm just gonna try to go over some of the line art with just a regular line art pen, like an inking pen, and see what that gives us. Because I wonder if, and yeah, is it not set to, it is set to add. Maybe we need to try a different color. Maybe if we tried blue instead of the purple. Still not getting the effect I wanted here. This is what I mean by sometimes it'll change the color of the line art and sometimes it doesn't. And it's I don't really know what the difference is. I don't know what makes the difference. Am I still on the layer? I'm not even on that layer. Hang on, let's lock that. Come back up here. Man. It's just not giving me what I want right now. Maybe we can try... Maybe if I did... Oh, I don't know. A really bright pink. There we go. Now we're starting to see it. This is kind of what I was after. way to kind of like make the line art pop. There we go. So it brings her face out a little bit more. I'm going to do the same thing here with her mouth. And I think I could also get away with doing some of this in the eyes. There we go. And the hair, of course. I want to add a little glow to the hair. Are you getting the 408 message? I'm assuming that question's for everyone. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not actually on the website right now. But if anybody else can relate to the 408 message, let Flow Purple know. Or the Cloud Affair. Yeah, it comes and goes. And it's gonna kind of do that for a while, for the first couple of days. As the month kind of goes on, people sort of like find their stride and their pacing, and not everybody's trying to be on at the exact same time. People will like find the time of day that works best for them, and so it will get better. It's just like, it's a little rough at first, but yeah, it does get better, I promise. In past years, it has like always gotten better. It doesn't stay like that. So just this little extra pop of glow. I know it's hard to see unless you're looking at it really close up, but like if I do this right here at the nose, you kind of see what it does there. Pilfer says, yeah, art fight will be 408 for another day or two. Agreed. It's usually early in the morning to noon for me when it's easier. Then I just have them time to crank out attacks instead of posting them. Yeah, just keep doing, like if you're still ready and able to continue doing art attacks and art fighting, sometimes it's better to wait till that peak hour for you to post and just sort of save them up from drawing them all day long. For me, it's usually like really late at night is my peak hour when I have best access. So I wait until then. And I'm just gonna add this kind of like outline a little bit to a couple more spots to add a really interesting pop of light. Like here. Here. On the belt. And maybe I'll do the cuffs as well. Give her the cuffs of her sleeves, get a little bit of this extra pop of glow. And the hands. Every time I think I'm done, I'm not. But we are getting a lot closer because this drawing really is almost complete. No, that was the wrong eraser. Let's go, hold on. There we go. This is the right eraser. And there we go. Yeah, that's our girl. So now what happens if I turn off the background layer? Does it still glow? She still glows, but I feel like I should have some kind of a background. So hang on. Let's still consider this. I think like maybe... maybe we can go with like a fairly dark green color, and then let's pick maybe a rectangle this time, since Friendly Leah's I did a circle. We can give this character a rectangle background. See if that does anything for us. She's kind of like just... But now she's not like inside it all the way. Which I feel like maybe she should be for it to be glowing like that. Flo, it took me so long to post your first attack. Yeah, it's challenging. It's really challenging sometimes. I'm gonna bring the sides in, make this more of like a rectangle, but then also bring the tops up and the bottom down. There we go. That's an interesting shape. We'll go with it. We'll rock it. What color do we want it to be? Do we want like a nice bright blue? No, because that shouldn't be brighter than her. What if we go with like... She's a little too purple for that. I feel a little bit stronger about like the green as a complementary color, but let's bring the saturation down a little bit. And now she looks a little washed out. Ah, choices. Let's figure this out. Nice shape. A dark background to bring out the glow. I agree, it should be darker, because otherwise she gets washed out. So I might want to add just a little more saturation back to it since I went dark again. I feel like, man, maybe I should just stick to blue. Like keep it simple. Yeah, blue it is. We have a winner. Blue is our color. This is our Ghost Girl attack. I think she turned out super cute. I've got to go for the 35 attack achievement this year. You should do it. Absolutely. If that, set a goal, but if you don't hit your goal, also don't beat yourself up. Like, let yourself enjoy it. It's not, there's no like pass or fail. Got an achievement for 10 hacks. Congratulations on your 10 attack achievement. Very nice. She's so cute, Lunar Garden. Thank you so much. I really like it. I can't wait to post it and see what the person thinks of it. If they comment back, hopefully they will. This is it for me for the stream, but remember, we are going to go say hello to Phoenix on their live stream. Let me check really quick to see that they're still streaming. I think they will be. Don't leave. We are going to go raid another streamer. Well, like kind of like a raid, you know? So very quickly, yes, they are still streaming. So let me grab this stream link. Now, when I end my stream, it should automatically send you there because I set it up to do that. But if it doesn't, here is the link. We are gonna go say hello to Phoenix, okay? Is everybody on board? Let's go hang out with them while we continue our art fight escapade, all right? Thank you guys so much for being here, for joining me for these art attacks. I can't wait to draw more. And like I said, we might do another stream again next weekend, TBD. But for now, thank you so much for joining me, for watching, and for working on your art fight with me. And I'll see you guys again later. And I'll see you over at Phoenix's channel, all right? Let's all go say hi. Let them know that I sent you. Okay, bye.